These are the greatest Karen moments of all time where they got owned and humiliated. This male Karen was demanding to speak to a manager immediately when he was told that he can't record in the store. He then went employee to employee where he shoved his camera down their throats, looking for an argument, and he wasn't going to get his way. This obviously only made him angrier and sent him into a total meltdown. Let's have a look.
So, is there a general manager named Chad that works at this store?
Can't record in the store.
I can't record in the store? Why can't I record when I'm getting poor customer service? You're seriously telling me I can't record when I'm getting poor customer service? You were telling me that I have to leave without my purchased items. You were telling me that you were going to escort me out of the store before I got my purchased items. That's what you said.
No, I did not.
You did not say that.
Get your items and leave the facility.
Okay, so now I am able to leave the facility with my purchased items. That's okay at this point. That's okay. That is okay. You're not willing to work with me anymore. So Chad is the general manager of this facility. Is Chad the general manager of this facility?
Did you pay for this?
I did pay for this. I paid for all the juice, yes.
Please leave. Please leave.
Please leave, and can you tell me why? Why would you like me to leave? Because I'm being trespassed. I'm being trespassed. I'm being trespassed in the store, and they've asked me to leave, so I'm going to leave. Thank you. Awesome, much appreciated. Thank you. Joe will not give his last name, and Melinda will not give her last name, and what was your name? And security. Oh, okay, thank you. Securitas, private security, whom will not give their name when asked by a customer if I could have their name. Great. Thank you very much. I'll appreciate it. I'll appreciate it. Thank you. And I'm being followed out of Walmart as if I am a common criminal, and I appreciate that as well. And I have trespassed, therefore I am to be escorted. Oh, I'm not.
Okay, so this lady noticed that she was being followed, and it turned out that this guy was following her for quite some time so that he could record her license plates and begin to abuse her. This male Karen was incredibly offensive and had a problem with what country she was from, even though this lady literally didn't know who he was. That's when he made all of these wild accusations towards her, such as how her parents shouldn't have bought her such a nice car, and even blaming her for certain stereotypes, and just refused to leave her alone even though she asked several times. Let's have a look.
You actually waited for me. Oh my God, what's wrong with you? You're free.
Yeah, go ahead.
You are. You followed me. You actually followed me out here.
Followed you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Hold
actually
on.
followed you.
Let me.
Because
Let me. You know what? Charge you for harassment. You're so up. What is wrong with you?
Your parents shouldn't buy
Where?
you this car.
My parents?
Yeah.
You don't even know how old I am.
Yeah, because you're too young to drive.
Old school.
And I know
You know what? Go eat it.
Go
Yes.
ahead. Yes.
Yes.
And you know what? The will be knowing you're police.
Coffee.
Yeah. Yeah. You're
Guess what? You're on live stream.
Come on, go for it.
Guess what? Live stream.
You drive me
You'll. Hey,
I'm
this
gonna
guy's
call
harassing me.
911
He's
right
harassing
now.
me.
Yeah,
He's
I'm a
harassing
man
me.
and you're
He's
harassing
harassing me.
You almost
Hey,
drove me over.
I did not. Stripper,
Yes,
you
go ahead.
psychopath.
Cry about it.
Psychopath.
You almost drive me over.
You're an
You're not
idiot.
gonna get
Are
away
you
with
bored?
it. I'm a senior citizen.
I don't give a what
You
you
don't
are.
know how
I don't
to
give a
treat
what you
people.
are. Go
That's
yourself,
why
you senior
get a
citizen.
bad rap.
You.
You know what? This is going on Facebook tonight.
Oh my God. Oh my
Yes.
God. Oh,
With your
idiot.
parents.
Goes out of his
Good
way.
luck because you
Give me. Go
deserve
get a life.
Okay, so this lady had some noisy neighbors who played the guitar through the night. That's when she decided to come over and complain, and they stopped playing the guitar at night. They then found her returning, screaming at them and demanding that they stop playing the guitar in the daytime as well. When the neighbors didn't oblige to this, that's when this Karen refused to leave the premise and actually called the authorities on them right in front of them, complaining about the situation and stating to them that it's illegal to play a guitar in their home. Let's have a look.
Do you like to speak to them now, or would you like me to ring the police?
Yeah, let's talk to God. Let's have a civil conversation about it.
We have asked them 3 times now, nicely, and they're still doing it. It's
the middle of
beyond your
the day.
job, Catherine. You said there was not going to be a ban. Greg asked you, and so you knew there was, did you? You knew there was going to be, did you? And you knew it was going to disturb our way of living. If you read the tenancy agreement, you will see you are not to have anyone disturbing our peace day or night, and it's constantly.
You're not the only one in the street.
We need to actually.
We cut it off at a reasonable hour.
No, it doesn't matter day or night. Day or night.
So
Catherine,
that's
they're
your
here now
idea of a
harassing
compromise,
me.
it's not
So I'm
a
telling
day
you
or not.
now, if you don't speak to them and do something about it, I will go to the police. I'm
That would
giving
be
you
good
the
to
option.
go to the police because it's not something that.
Okay,
police-
because day or night, we know the legal rights of this, and your tenants are disturbing our peace. So you need to do something. You're liable for that.
She's not liable.
Okay, so what would you like to do?
I think the police should be involved. Get you.
Let's
off
sit
our
down and
case.
have a civil
You will
conversation
speak to them?
about it.
Okay.
And
So when will you speak to them? Do we have to go on again for another day like this? Because they seem to have no regard for any.
This customer was inside of this fish and chip shop when she was denied service and wanted a refund. The owners of the store actually denied the refund and wouldn't give her food either, which left this customer quite angry about the situation. That's when things escalated quickly and they got into this huge screaming match between each other and very confrontational. The customer and store owner got face to face screaming at each other. Let's have a look.
I'm recording you.
Good. I'm glad. You're being recorded too.
Cool. Look at you. Because we want our food and our money.
Now we've asked you to leave.
Where's our money then?
We've asked you to leave.
Where's our money? We're waiting for food.
They're still waiting for their food. Come in here and misbehave.
We haven't misbehaved. Listen to you. You're bipolar, mate. You're bipolar, mate. See, you are.
Oh, I bet it was that thing.
No, you don't even know her yet.
Oh, we got it on camera. Got it, yeah, camera's on. Yeah. Oh, no, our camera records, you know.
So does my phone. You are a horrible person.
Horrible people.
Because you're treating them like you.
Who am I treating like?
Your customers.
You've got nothing to do with you.
So what?
Well, get out.
We're customers. We're waiting for our food, mate.
Listen to it. Yeah, I know. Listen to the language.
What a delightful old you are.
You associate with scum like that.
Oh, am I hiding? Am I hiding?
Yeah, you are.
Am I? Give me my money. Give me my money. Give me my
I'll
money.
give you your food.
Give me my money.
I don't want to give you anything.
Give me my money. Well, I would like a refund, please.
Okay, so this couple were staying at this Airbnb when the host of the Airbnb helped herself into their room by barging through the door. The reason being is this Airbnb host wanted to make sure they were not stealing anything before they had left, before running across the room and flipping it upside down looking for items that may be missing or stolen. Now the couple have obviously not stolen anything, but the host accused them of stealing several items which she managed to find a little bit later, so you can only imagine how upset this couple were at the host. Let's have a look.
Any particular reason why you just booked in here?
Yeah, honey.
Now you're accusing us of stealing sheets?
Come on.
We're stealing your sheets now?
Come on.
You have no... We are removing our things. We're not all the way done.
So what? I don't care.
Okay.
Okay, where's my...
Nobody has any of your... What is it that we are supposed to have now?
This is not going to work.
Bill, can you believe it? What's that? Now we all of a sudden have something out of our
Where's my
closet.
extra sheets, honey? That's not going to work.
sheets.
Yeah, my sheets.
Oh, that we took out of that closet with that blanket right there. To go in that comforter
This
time.
is my blanket. Man, just get off it, dude.
Man, you got it in
What are you
there.
talking about? It was in the closet.
You think you
It's
want?
cold in this room. Why do you think it's in here?
That life.
Because
You
I
better
put
stop.
it in here.
Hey, you need to get out of here.
So
Stop.
what is the
Man, let
problem?
us get out and go, man.
Go ahead and get
That's what we've been
You
doing.
better tell your mom.
By the way, the pillowcases you left on here were dirty. You expected us to put our heads on dirty pillowcase. You didn't even wash the sheets.
the rest of
You ain't even washed the blanket.
Where's the other
Why is the electric not working there? Why do you got on the inside of your toilet? We don't have any of your stuff. Just like you accused us of having towels, right? You found them, didn't you? Didn't you? You found them, didn't you?
This Karen confronted this family, demanding proof that they had the right to be here, which this family wasn't going to show this random lady. This sent this Karen into a total meltdown when she got very confrontational over it and started screaming at this family. A bystander ended up having to intervene when this Karen got so ridiculous and heated over this, which wasn't even any of the Karen's business. That's when the Karen's husband actually got involved as well and started abusing this family too. Let's have a look.
When you work through shit, get out of your business. I feel like
Karen's getting mad.
To see mine, I will show it to you. Do I have to show that to her?
No, you don't. No, you don't have to show her nothing.
I have to show this gentleman, the security, the guy that works the place.
No.
The guy that
Any member in good standing.
You don't know the rules.
Any member in good standing that pays dues here can ask you to see your wristband.
And the security does it when I come in.
Well, he's not doing his job.
He is doing his job.
I don't hear that. I'm not doing my job.
Every time a car comes
Where's
in.
your wristband?
Where's your sticker on your car? You want to walk to my car? Come on, honey. Yes. Come on.
Oh.
Can you videotape this?
Yeah, you absolutely. I got no problem showing any of this.
You can send the video to
Oh, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care what you have to say.
To Dave August.
No, don't care. Don't care. We're just gonna go check. See, we're gonna go look at her sticker.
Bob Hammond. You can
Are you just saying names at this point?
You can send it to every board member, okay?
I don't care.
I have the right to ask.
Uh-huh. So why are you harassing people about it?
Did not have a guest pass. It has one now. No problem. Did you
So,
have a wristband
to reiterate,
Do you have your
sticker?
wristband? I'm not talking to him.
Lady harassing people, other people.
Harassing.
This lady had parked her RV on the street when she was confronted by somebody who lives nearby. This person stated that it was bringing down the value of their neighborhood and they wanted her out of their neighborhood immediately and to move the RV. When this Karen realized that they were not going to move the RV, they had a total meltdown at them and started getting really confrontational as well. Let's have a look.
You and your trash and your are not going to stay here. Go behind Sports Arena. That's where you park and live.
I'm not living here.
Where are you living? Okay, who's your friend?
I'm not telling you who my friend is. I'm staying at my friend's house. It's 9 o'clock in the morning.
Where?
I'm not camping here.
Where does
None of
she
your
live?
business. I don't need to tell you that.
You're in trouble.
Fine. Call the cops.
I'm calling the cops.
Call the cops. I'm on a public street.
And you're gonna have a problem with the neighborhood.
I'm on a public street. I'm not doing anything wrong.
I don't give a flying. No, it's a public street, but this is not a place for you to park.
Yeah, it is.
No, it is
I
not.
Can park a car on the street.
No, you cannot park an RV like this on the street.
Yes, I can.
You are in so much trouble.
Okay. Call the cops.
No, I want you to come out. I want you to come out. Come on. No, you.
I'm not.
You.
I'm not coming out.
Well, when you do come out, you're going to have to come out. When you do, I'm going to be watching because I live right there.
Great.
Okay? I'm going to be watching. When you do, I'll be right there.
Great.
And so will other neighbors.
Great.
We're going to all be here.
Great.
Right,
I'm not
watching
doing
you.
anything wrong. You're the one
Yeah,
who's
you are.
causing the
No,
disturbance.
you are.
You're
You're
the one-
parking. Listen, we
You're
don't
the
want.
one who's
We don't
threatening
want
me.
this
You're the one
neighborhood
who's in my
trashed up.
face. I'm not trashing anything.
Yeah,
I
you
park
are.
here.
You're parking your piece of here.
That is not trashing. That's parking. I'm allowed to do that.
You have a.
Okay, so a group of people serving in the military went into this place of business and they were ID'd. Now they handed over their military cards, which is a government form of ID, and the bartender denied them service because he didn't think it was a real form of ID and quite literally ripped them up. Obviously, this is a big problem as it's illegal for him to rip up their identification and it's a government issued ID, so it is legitimate. The bartender doubles down though and refuses to apologize or even acknowledge that he did anything wrong, and they had no choice but to call the authorities on him. Let's have a look.
I don't understand what you're doing. Dude, it's all real.
Let me call my boys that have been to Afghanistan.
We've been to Iraq and Afghanistan.
Dude, you don't even look old enough to know about 9/11.
You're so right.
Get the out of my house. Get the out of my bar.
He needs his ID.
You can't lie to me. It's like a passport, you dumb.
Have you seen a credit card? Bro.
Yeah, I've seen a credit card. Yeah, but you can't peel the filament off. No, you can't. Peel that all you want. Peel that one 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 all you want. I'm giving you cards, bro.
Look, dude,
You said, show me a credit card.
I'm not trying to ruin your cards.
You're right.
I'm telling
you
you.
said, show me a credit card. You said you could peel these off too. Wait, what can you peel off? You want to peel something off of that? Here, peel something off of that. See if you can peel something off of that. That's my social security card. I'll give you my library card. Peel something off of that. You're telling me that my Missouri ID card is more secure than a military ID?
It's not secure. Don't worry. It's not even.
What do you mean it's not secure? There's no shipping.
It's not even a comment.
Yeah. What do you mean there's no security? It's not shipping. Like you're telling me that
Are they here?
Okay, so this gentleman noticed that somebody was trying to open the door to his property and he went outside to confront them. Now it ended up being a couple of entitled Karens who wanted to purchase his house and decided that instead of registering to inspect the property, they would simply help themselves in at a completely random time. The gentleman was not very happy about this, and when he confronted them, they backpedaled pretty quickly, stating that it should be a privilege that somebody who drives a Jaguar wants to inspect their house. Let's have a look.
You guys are cute.
Have fun, you little asshole. Go away. Goodbye.
What do we have over here? Scared of your license plate?
You can go lick it. You do that very well, I can tell.
Well, you're being recorded right now. Do you have a child in your car?
Yes, I sure do. Because I can do that. Because I've got
Wow.
Let me tell you one thing I know. Somebody trying to sell their home doesn't drive away a buyer driving a Jag.
HEW 902.
Yeah.
I don't want your money. Get in your car, drive off.
We'll drive away when we're good and ready.
Exactly.
Well, right now you're blocking my means of exit.
Good. And I'll stand here and I'll park here until I want to leave.
Where's your agent?
We're messaging him now.
Where's your agent?
You're supposed to be here at 6:45 and it is now 6:50.
Well, you are basically trespassing right now, and
We
you
are
can
not
leave.
trespassing. This is a public
Yes, you
street.
are.
This is called
Public street.
Yep.
Here, take the picture
Thank
right
you.
now. There you go.
Thank you.
Have it. Goodbye.
You can leave now.
This creepy neighbor was left humiliated when he walked up to a car parked on the street and confronted them lying about being a friendly neighbor. This creepy neighbor went on to ask all of the girls on a date, and after several attempts of being denied over and over again, he soon realized he was being recorded for what he was trying to do and made a quick getaway. Let's have a look.
Hey, I'd love to say hey.
Hey.
What's your name?
Emily.
Hi, Emily. And you?
Jennifer.
Jennifer. We don't know each other?
No. I feel like maybe I've seen you before, but I'm not sure.
Tell me your name again. Haley.
Emily.
Emily. Would you like to know me better, Emily?
I have a boyfriend, actually.
Your boyfriend doesn't have to know, just like my wife doesn't have to know.
Alright, do you want my phone number?
I can love your phone.
Okay.
Can I ask you how old you are?
18.
18?
Yeah.
Would you like to hook up with me sometime? Would you? Honestly.
I couldn't do that to my boyfriend. I would feel bad.
Then what's the point in giving me your phone number? Do you have any pretty friends as pretty as you are?
No. Maybe, but probably no.
I'd sure love to hook up with you, Emily.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go now.
Should I take your number?
I think it's okay.
You think it's okay? Okay.
Alright, have a good day.
You as well, then. And your name again?
Jennifer.
Jennifer. Are you disappointed that I didn't ask you?
This difficult customer had just purchased a sweet tea, and after drinking half of it decided it wasn't sweet enough for her. She decided to come back and complain to the employee as if it's his fault that the tea isn't sweet enough before demanding a refund for a half-finished drink. This obviously wasn't going to happen, and it sent this Karen into a total meltdown where she demanded compensation and was adamant on getting her way. Let's have a look.
It's expired. That's why it's not sweet. Expired.
It's not expired.
Wait, is it expired? It's not sweet. I tasted it. Don't
It
look at
expires March 20th, 2014.
I don't care. It doesn't taste sweet. It's not sweet.
I'm sorry, we can't help you. There's no refunds.
Refunds. And what is it people always about money in America? About money. I want another juice. It's not sweet. Give me a fresh sweet juice. Why put the expired juice on the shelf? What do you get
It's
rid
not
of it?
expired. It's not expired.
It is expired. I don't believe these numbers. I don't believe these numbers. I don't
You
believe
can
it.
call the company and complain to them, but we're not replacing it.
What company? God, what company? You Fetso company.
Okay, you can leave now. Take your juice and go.
Why should I take my juice? Give me sweet juice. I
No.
pay my money. Why steal my money? All these thieves in this town.
Okay, go.
Leave. Or you call the cops.
Or call the cops.
Okay.
Yeah, call the cops. I'm not scared of you. You can scare the cops. It's not sweet. Only f-
All right, you can go. Please leave.
I'm not going. Give me sweet juice.
No, please.
Yes. Don't stare at me. I hate fat big men.
Okay,
All of you
fine.
pigs. Don't stare at me. If you stare at me, you have to be cute. I hate.
Okay, so this Karen was raising hell in this place of business, and for this reason she was asked to leave the premise. This Karen was given several opportunities to leave, but she refused to do so, and also refused to put on a supplied mask. That's when enough was enough and the authorities were called, and she was detained and humiliated in front of everybody when she tried to state that she was profiled and that they didn't have a legal reason to detain her. Let's have a look.
When you're legally detained, you can play back on your video. When you're legally detained, you have a duty to identify yourself to a police officer.
Okay, so they're saying when I'm legally detained, which I was not, that I have the...
Can you try to run her without a date of birth? White female, approximately 40, 45 years of age.
How am I legally detained? Can you...
We were called here to investigate
after I was judged.
Okay, so they're saying
and I called
that,
you too.
Okay, so let me...
I called the police too.
Are you
they're
going to let
only
me talk, or are you going to be the only
employee.
situation worse?
No, you are. By not following the law. First of all, I don't have to identify myself.
Yes, you do.
Actually, I don't. It's called common law. You should read up on it. I do not. Okay? So we both know that I don't. I am a woman of God. This is my right as much as it is yours. This is my land as much as it is yours. I did not sign up for this. I am a Christian woman of God, and you are not going to put your disgusting rules on me that are false and not true. I will not have it. Do you understand that? I will not have it. I'm sick of being bullied. I'm sick of being lied to, and it's not going to happen anymore. Do you understand? The CDC just released...
Turn around.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my...
This gentleman was actually standing outside of his own home when he was confronted by a neighborhood Karen. This Karen didn't know that he lived there and wanted him gone immediately, or to even just go back inside of his home, as she didn't like people outside of their property. This gentleman completely put this Karen in her place when he told her to mind her own business and left her completely humiliated. Let's have a look.
What did you just say?
What are you right now sitting out here doing?
I'm minding my own business. What are you doing?
I don't think you are minding your own business.
Okay, what do you think I'm doing?
I'm not really sure, but I'll figure it out.
Okay, you figure it out. I'm probably where I live.
Yeah, I live here too.
Okay, so I'm probably at my house where I live. Got it. You feel good? Did you do what you needed to do?
What the are you doing right now?
I'm standing outside my house. You're standing outside of my house.
Why are you standing outside of your house doing what you're doing?
I don't think that's any of your concern, what I'm doing.
Well, you're doing something.
Why don't you go back to your house and I'll be at my house?
You sound like an idiot.
You walked over from your house, standing in front of me at my house, trying to tell me I'm an idiot?
Absolutely, I did.
Okay, good job.
So what are you doing?
I think I'm doing none of your f***ing business. Bye.
Okay, so this neighbor was not happy that his neighbor's dog was coming up to his fence, as he has dogs himself, and found his neighbor's pit bulls to be too dangerous for his dogs and was looking for a solution. The problem is though, he was anything but polite about the situation when he started off by trying to jump the fence to confront his neighbor. The neighbor stayed calm and collective and tried to talk out the situation, but every time he got closer to his neighbor tried to spit on him and assault him as well. Things escalated quickly when the neighbor had to get the authorities involved. Let's have a look.
Hey, excuse me.
You don't give me your. Don't come with your white person. You off, you old man.
Good.
You 2 times 10 and
Good luck. Good luck.
You want to record that? Hey, come here, record it. Hey, you can't respond. Your dogs are coming to the fence and there's an issue.
They're entitled to come to the fence.
And there's an aggression going. I got pit bulls, brah.
So get rid of your pit bulls. Come, China. Come along.
Hey, you want me to come and you up?
You want to?
Don't tell me about my dogs. I'll your dogs up.
That is assault.
You, your mother. That's abuse as well.
That is assault.
Verbal abuse. Your and your there's things. Don't tell me why should you call her dogs, you asshole. There's aggression going on the fence. Don't try to play ball. Don't be a hey?
Are you
you, man? You before I come in, I'll sort you out. Are you telling me? Give me permission, you mother. Give me permission right now. Hey, you, man. Seriously, what Mark?
Okay, so due to the health concerns going around at the moment, there is a limited capacity of 2 people per elevator lift. This gentleman tries to get into the lift with another Karen, but this Karen holds the lift hostage and refuses to let go of the button and close the doors until this gentleman gets off the lift. Obviously, this Karen did not want to go in the elevator with this gentleman, but he is literally abiding by the rules that state that 2 people can go on the lift, which this Karen disagrees with. Let's have a look.
I hope you know this is kidnapping. Holding somebody without their will. Holding the lift. Because what? This is your house, right? Why are you holding the lift? Explain yourself. Why are you holding the lift?
Why you do this?
Let the lift go. Why am I doing what? I don't want to talk to you. Let the lift go. Let me come off in my floor. Why are you holding the lift? Keeping me in this place. Management will see this. So she doesn't want the lift to go because I'm in the lift. And she says, it says clearly 2 people. Yeah? That's not true. How long have I been here? That's not true. You're even lying on camera. It's fine. You've told me, I wasn't standing that you will keep the lift as long as you can. Okay. Don't worry. It's your Kanye West shoe. You stay there. I'll send all of this to management. I should leave the lift because of you. I don't die. You are giving up. You want to give up. I'm not saying you want me to say something nice. No. I am the worst nightmare you have. I ain't saying you get tired here. Continue. And I'm going to report you. You ruined the lift. You continue. But she said, let it go. Think you are my daddy. You held me ransom unwillingly. You held me in this lift. Don't worry. Continue.
This very aggressive Karen had way too much to drink and tried to get on the bus with a bunch of other people, which wasn't going to happen when upon entry she decided to start abusing everybody and telling them to go back to their own country. The problem here though is this Karen was actually traveling abroad and she was in China at the time, and she was telling Chinese residents to go back to their own country while they were in their country. You can only imagine the look on this Karen's face when she found out what she had just said and was obviously not going to get her way with her poor attitude trying to abuse everybody. Let's have a look.
You want money? You want money? Hey, you know what? You're drunk. You know what, mother? Excuse me? Yeah, excuse me? Call them right now. Call them now and find out. They're allowed. They're not allowed here. You're a yeah? You know what? You're going to be. I can ask your opinion because of my smoking. No, you're honestly your video tells me you and you can about it. My girl's anyway. And you know what? I bet she loves to make friends with you because she's a loving creature and you're not. So why don't you go back to China where you grew up?
You're in China.
I just said go back to China where
You're
you
in
grew
China.
up. Sorry.
You're in
Right
China.
there I'm in Hong Kong.
You're in
Did
China.
I ask your opinion?
Goodbye.
No, I didn't ask your opinion. You're
Take things
drunk,
off.
You'll be famous.
You're famous.
Okay, so at this political party, this Karen decided who can and cannot be invited into the room. That's when this Karen stopped this lady dead in her tracks and told her to leave immediately, all because of her ethnicity. This Karen claimed that because of her religion, it wasn't possible that they could share the same views, and for this reason wanted this completely random lady out of her sight immediately, even though she had just as much right to be there as this Karen. Let's have a look.
Muslims are not supposed to be in this party.
Oh, really?
No.
Why not?
Just listen a minute and I'll tell you after my 50-year pen. The reason why is because they do not believe in God.
I do believe in God.
They do not. As a race, it's a thought process. They have their own God, which Jefferson did not recognize.
Ma'am?
When he did the Constitution. And so you don't have the right history background to be in the party. Sorry. I want her to.
You know what? You could no.
Yeah, I'm serious. I'm real serious.
I'm not going to engage any longer. You guys have a great day.
I'm concerned about
I'm
your
going to pray for you. I do have
level.
God, and it is the same God.
I don't think so.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
I know that you're probably very conservative, and I
appreciate your participation.
And I'm allowed to cough if I want.
You know, thank you for
Nobody
being
can
here.
censor
coughed
me.
in my face.
I didn't cough
That
near
was
your
so
face.
ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
I just caught you on film explaining what you did to me.
I will talk to you on your face.
Okay, so this Karen was inside of a McDonald's and he was not happy with the wait required for his order. This Karen went up and started harassing the employees and pointing fingers, demanding to have his food immediately. When things didn't go his way, this Karen started abusing everybody and freaking out in the store. This Karen was recorded for his behavior, and it wasn't long until the manager had to intervene and ask him to leave the premise. Let's have a look.
I'm not leaving without my food.
Okay, I'm sorry. What do you want a refund for?
Chicken McGriddle, please.
Cole!
This is ridiculous.
I'm not going to have an employee yell at me from your kitchen for no reason.
There's kids in here. Don't be yelling, please. Please. There are kids in here.
We're cussing.
I understand that. Your employee has no
chicken
right
biscuits,
to cross that
what else?
counter yelling when I'm walking for my food for half an hour.
a kid in here crying because he's scared that we're yelling. Could we just take it down a notch, please?
Beth, where's the chicken McGriddle on here?
Thank you.
Okay. I don't do breakfast, so. Alright, chicken McGriddle and what else?
2 hash
I
browns.
understand. I get it.
Alright.
Everybody calm
That's
down.
it.
Half an hour, man.
I know.
It's ridiculous.
Oh, you know, if you like a job, then I can hire you.
I'm sorry, I make money. I have a real job. He ain't gonna work here, Mom. You're I make real money.
Please get.
Alright, 587.
Let's just stop. I'm just gonna
What am I doing? What?
Okay, so on 4th of July, a bunch of neighbors got together and shut off some fireworks together. Another woman who lives in the area came over and told them to shut it down immediately before she calls the authorities. The neighbors get together and gang up on this lady and tell her to mind her own business and to go away, but this lady is really upset because where they are doing it is not actually their property. Let's have a look.
Karen.
I was just asking you nicely if you could please not do it in front of my apartment.
We're still gonna be in front of your apartment down here.
That's my apartment. Just move it down. Otherwise, the man that owns this driveway is going to be very
No, he's not. Call him. Bye. Bye, Karen. Goodbye. Bye-bye.
You don't own here. You don't own it.
I realize
Just
that.
let them do their
Then
fireworks
move.
one night.
It's the 4th of July, lady.
These Karens is getting out of
New
hand.
York, where I'm
You are
from,
not in New York. You're in
It's
Florida.
illegal.
It's not illegal right here. Bye,
You
Karen.
need to go back to New York and do that, because you would have never did that in New York.
The governor said
Bye.
do fireworks on the 4th of July. Just let them do it. That's all they're asking.
You don't want harassing us.
I don't. Are you okay with them doing fireworks down there? But you want to stand in front of them and not let them shoot off the fireworks? Why is that? Why is that? Tell me. Tell me. Why? But they're literally right in front of. Why didn't you go down there? Person's apartment. So what the is the issue? Yeah, just let them do it. They're not doing it. They got some fireworks. It's gonna be quick. It's gonna be over with. Just let them. It's the 4th of July. It's not.
Okay, so this incredibly offensive Karen was walking around this park and harassing this mother's children because she profiled them and didn't want them to be there. That was when the mother of the children overheard the conversation and confronted this Karen and completely put her in her place. This Karen was humiliated when this mother followed her around, defending her children and letting everybody in the park know what was going on. This Karen continued on her tirade though and was an incredibly offensive person, so let's have a look.
Yeah, and I'll have call CPS.
Call CPS.
Kids
Did
you
just hear him say, hey, black
people? Get out of my face. Your kids just said, hey, black people in front of us. Get out of my face.
Can you
Call
them?
What are you going to call them for?
You want the
Get out of my face.
What are you going to? You want the phone?
Let's go, boys.
Call them.
No. Your boys need to stop calling my kids black people and turds in the toilet. Teach them manners. I'm going to protect my kids. I'm going to protect my kids. Teach your kids not to talk to black people any kind of way. I'm not in your face. I'm telling you to correct your children because I'm protecting mine as well. Yeah, and I'll have call CPS. Call CPS. Call CPS. Your kids. So are you. Correct them. Teach them how to act in public. Because ever since we walked up, we're going home. Please take them home. As soon as we walked up, you guys be calling us turds. You tell your kids to have respect. Turds in the toilet. Hey, black people. Hey, black people. We're black and we're proud, and we love it. We're black and proud. Tell your children that.
Okay, so this lady was sitting on a train and she was minding her own business when somebody threw a sandwich at her head. Now, she had not seen where it had come from, but found out it was from this couple sitting in front of her, so she got out of her seat to confront them. At first, they denied several times throwing it, until this lady got very confrontational with them. Let's have a look.
Obviously through the sandwich now. As I said, I will punch you into next week so you can tell me what the weather's like. I will, and I will punch you as well. Don't try me. Don't get on a hype because you've been at Carney today getting a wine. Okay. Don't get on a hype. You're throwing food like you're 10. Sit down and shut.
I'm not doing what you want to tell me to do.
Yeah, well, you're not going to throw food at me, are you? You're not going to throw food at me, are you?
You're going to slap me to next week.
You think I'm going to
slap me to
jail for you?
Slap me to next
week? You think I'm going to jail for you? You think I'm going to jail for you? You think I'm going to jail for you?
I'm not saying you want to go
You're throwing food like a child.
Slap me to next
people on
week.
the train that want to go home.
You're the one raising your voice.
I don't give a because the sandwich went over my head. What?
And that was me. That was me. That was me.
It was you or this in the dungarees?
No, that was us.
So who was it then? Who was it then?
We don't know.
Who was it then, Pineapple Girl?
Pineapple Girl.
So why is he sitting there? Why is he sitting there and going shush?
I've been sitting
Why is he sitting there going shush? Listen, I will take off my wig right now and deal with both of you. Don't let me take off my wig. No throwing sandwiches on the bus, on the train.
No, I'm not.
What do you think?
I'm not very
Okay, so these ladies noticed and were also informed that this very creepy man behind them was actually taking photos of them, and these ladies decided to go up and confront this male Karen. This Karen outright denies the claims and found it outrageous that they thought he was doing this, up until they demanded to see his camera roll and he obliged. That was when you could literally see tens of pictures of these random girls in this Karen's camera roll, and he has obviously taken their pictures.
Oh, why? We were just told that you were taking photos of us.
Are you with
them? Is there any way that we could see your camera roll?
No, that's okay.
Why can't we see your
camera
roll if you weren't taking pictures of us? Can we just see your camera roll real quick?
No,
Can you just pull out your camera roll?
I wasn't. No, don't worry
If you
about
weren't, then why can't you pull out your camera roll?
No, I'll get rid of it.
Sir, it's really weird to take pictures of females in public without their permission, so you should never do that again.
Yeah.
Imagine if you were your daughter or somebody related to you. I know. That's not okay. Just delete them.
Yeah, I will.
I'm asking you to delete them in front of me.
No, I will.
In front of me right now. You think I'm joking? Delete them in front of me right now.
The camera's not
I
working.
see you shake. I see the photos. No, I see them right there. No, I see the photos right there. Delete them.
All right.
Delete them.
Don't worry.
You see that, guys?
One.
Delete. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now go in your trash bin.
No, that's my son.
Go in your trash bin. Anybody recognize this man? This is somebody that takes pictures of females in public.
No, don't worry.
No, I'll call you out. I'll call you out and weird. Don't ever delete them from your Don't ever do that again.
Okay.
This woman was returning to her vehicle only to be confronted by this other lady who was having a total meltdown at her. The reason being is that her mother is actually disabled and they couldn't find a disabled park because somebody who wasn't disabled had taken it. Upon returning to her vehicle, she was confronted by this lady and completely put in her place and exposed for parking where she wasn't allowed to be. Let's have a look.
That was your parking?
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Hey, there's no reason to be that way.
My mom's handicapped and she couldn't get in.
I'm sorry.
You should be. You're
Having a great day. Okay.
You're acting that way to a bunch of 19-year-olds? Yes. My mom had to stand here for 20 goddamn minutes. She's had a hip replacement because your jack couldn't find a parking spot. Have some respect. You.
Yeah, don't do that to yourself, ma'am.
Man, you just don't know how lucky you are.
What?
What?
What? What?
If I didn't have children, I would whoop your from one end of this parking lot to the other.
Go right ahead. Go right ahead, ma'am. I hope you have a wonderful day. Jesus Christ.
All right, let's just take a moment.
Did you grab that? Oh my God!
All right, let me just make sure I was recording.
Ooh.
I was recording.
Okay, so this off-duty officer was trying to go on a power trip towards these construction workers. Basically, he was demanding to speak to the supervisor, but he was an off-duty cop and the construction crew hadn't done anything wrong, so they reasoned with him and said that they can speak to their supervisor if they can speak to this off-duty officer's supervisor. Not having the authority to tell them what to do made this officer very angry and demeaning towards this crew when he decided to pull out his phone and start recording them. Let's have a look.
And why are you saying he has an attitude?
You do. You're the one with the attitude right now. I don't have to leave.
Well, then I'll sit here and babysit you.
You're not babysitting me. I've been doing this longer than you can imagine. I came over to have a conversation with him, and we fixed it. Now you're over here causing more of a problem.
You told me he had an attitude.
I said you had an attitude.
You are totally...
I need a supervisor from you.
I'll get one unless I get one.
You choose your battles wisely, fellas.
You've already lied to me. You said you was pulling out of there.
No, I didn't. I said I was right here in the turn lane.
You told me you was right there.
You lying sack. I said
now
I was
you're
right here
at
and
me?
I turned it.
Now you're cussing
I
at me?
was sitting right, and he knows that. He was
I hit you
right
when
here.
you just told me.
You know what? You're a nobody. You get out of the street.
Quit pointing your finger.
Get out of the street.
Come here.
Hey,
Come
you
here.
think you know everything? You think you know everything?
Now you're trying to push me.
You touch me and you're going to jail.
You
just
this,
what
right?
I see,
You
man.
this, right?
I got it on camera what he just did.
You know this is going on YouTube, right?
Get out of the street.
This Karen was so entitled that after she blew a tire on the freeway, she decided to continue driving and putting everybody else's lives at risk. This Karen was flagged down by several people and she refused to stop and acknowledged that she was dangerously driving and pretended that everybody flagging her down just didn't exist. Let's have a look.
It's definitely out. Let's see what this person's smoking. Ma'am. Get off the road.
Miss, get out of the car.
Yeah.
Are you on drugs right now?
No, not at all. My car gave out. I mean, I had somebody help me before, and apparently the brake did not stop.
Do you know you're driving on 3 wheels right now? Your wheel's completely out. You just crashed into this gentleman right here.
You almost
You're a hazard. You're on the freeway.
80 miles on the freeway. On the 3 wheels.
I'm going to trade it.
You need to get out of the car.
I will.
Just get out of the car, miss.
Leave the car.
You're on drugs right now. You're on painkillers. There's some. Yes, you are.
Oh my God.
You are on some drugs right now.
Oh my God, absolutely.
Put your car in park. It's not even in park. Put your car in park, miss. Put your car in park. Put it in park.
It's in park.
Go forward.
Yeah, police are on their way. No.
Okay.
But there's something wrong with you right now. You're impaired. You are impaired, miss.
Okay, so this male Karen was not following the rules in place at this pizza shop, and for this reason he was denied service and asked to leave the premise. He obviously had a total meltdown over this and refused to leave the store, resulting in no pizza but also a ban from the store just after he finished abusing them. Let's have a look.
Go ahead and tell me what you just told me.
Where am I?
Can I get a pizza, please, or can you call the owner?
No. How may I help you?
Can I get a pizza, please? Can I get a pizza, please? I'm in here. Can I please get a pizza, or can you call your manager? Call the manager, please.
I am the manager.
Can you please call the owner?
No. I want you to wear a mask.
Can you call the owner? You don't get to ask me to wear a mask. I don't care what you want. You need to do your job. Please do your job. Please do your job.
I'm following the law. Sorry.
No, you're not. There's no law. That's not the law. Show me the bylaw. There, you just lost another one.
You lost it.
Oh Lord. Can I get a pizza, please? Can I get a pizza, please? Can you call your manager, please? Can you please call the owner? Please. Can you serve me a pizza, please? Can you serve me? So you're discriminating against me. Is that what you're saying?
What am I discriminating against?
Can you serve me, please? Can you do your job, or can you call a manager, please? Wow, good customer service. I can't believe this. What's the number to your manager?
Okay, so this male Karen had just left a food store when he had been caught shoplifting by an employee. Now the employee had followed him out and demanded to see what was inside of his backpack, which this male Karen obviously wasn't going to let him see. That's where this employee snatched his backpack and dropped all of his items across the floor, exposing and humiliating this thief for stealing a bunch of meats, chocolates, and snacks. Let's have a look.
That's it. Let me see the back. Let me see the back. I'll let you go after you show me the back. I'll let you go. Show me the back. Did you pay for all of that? Where's the receipt? Did you pay for it? Let me see the other stuff. Let me see the stuff there. Let me see the other stuff. I'm showing you that stuff. No, I want to see it. Look it out. Bring it out. Bring it out. Bring it out. Bring it out. Go.
Calm down. You're not helping anybody.
Hey! There's no receipt there, man. There's no receipt.
What are you going to do, dog? Right? Calm down, man.
Yo.
What are you going to do with cooperate? It's fine.
You right for me. It's done. Leave her alone. That's what?
Okay, so this lady did not get any sauce for her tacos and took it upon herself to cause hell to all of the employees. It wasn't long until somebody behind her, a completely random person, called her out for her actions, and she turned all of her anger towards this completely random gentleman. This lady got into a screaming match, arguing back and forth. Let's have a look.
Pull up, I'm not leaving.
Well, could you please pull up so we could have our food?
When I get my sauce.
So he's serious about this sauce. I see. You're serious, ma'am.
Yes, I'm serious.
Yes, you're serious. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. I'm serious too.
Don't me, you mother.
Okay.
I'll put my car in reverse now so you hit.
Well, I'm recording right now, you idiot.
So do I.
Oh, okay. Well, then you can record yourself being dumb. Oh, the cops are coming for this lady. They probably have the cops on the way and they want you to stay right there.
Honey, this is North Franklin Township. There are no cops.
Oh, okay. It's the wild. It's all right. Well, when the cops come, you'll see that there's cops.
There are none.
Okay.
State police aren't going to come unless it's life or death. Is it life or death?
We'll see. We'll see. Apparently, it is life or death. Look how you're freaking out over sauce.
Do you eat tacos without sauce?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so this teenager was driving very recklessly when this couple came out and started recording him and took down his information. That was enough to set this teenager right off as he started abusing and mocking this couple before going through a list of personal insults he thought about them and stating every problem he had with them. This couple didn't even give him the attention he was looking for as they just recorded what he was doing and his plates as he continued for several minutes just abusing this couple. Let's have a look.
You must have virus, you stupid mother. Yeah. Yeah. No. You must be bored as dude. Look at my eyes. Hey, yeah, look through the phone. You can't look me in the eyes because, dude, look how sad. Look at her. Look at her. You can't even get a girl that's pretty, bro. Doesn't that suck? Doesn't that suck? Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry.
I can't wait to show my friends.
You know what's funny? You guys vacation here. Guess what? I live here.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, you live here too? Oh, cool. I'll take a picture of your life. You stupid adults, bro, had nothing better to do on their day, dude, than video a 16-year-old kid. Files. This failure. Videoing underage child.
Okay, so at this pool party, two girls had hooked up and that was a big problem for this Karen couple. They found this incredibly offensive and actually stated that it is a problem because there were children around. That's when they were shamed out of this pool party and humiliated and had to leave. On their way out though, they found themselves in an argument with just about everybody there because they were the only ones who had a problem with this. Have a look.
Shame! Shame!
Do you guys have any children? have any children? Good, because you'd be a terrible dad. You'd be a terrible dad. What is wrong with you? I have never met anybody like you guys.
Lady,
do
the homework.
My God, I have never been more embarrassed in my life than you. I am a Jewish woman from New Jersey. You're a disgusting person.
Kids here still. You still have kids here. You're suburban.
I live in Oakland. You
Good one.
You're a loser and a loser of
Rockbridge. Where are you in Oakland?
This family had their property repossessed because they refused to pay for it and therefore didn't own it. While it was being repossessed though, they got incredibly heated and confrontational and actually called the sheriff on the person repossessing the item. Things escalated quickly though when they got confrontational with each other, and it escalated extremely poorly. They were arguing over whether or not they could legally take it. Let's have a look.
Yeah.
Do it.
You see that right there?
Sheriff's on the way.
Okay.
Are you gonna make me
Just
go
like
sit
the
on the
sheriff
porch?
said, y'all can't take it till the owner gets here.
Perfect.
Why don't y'all all both shut up until the actual sheriff shows up? Shut up! Oh, what the? Wait!
Excuse me?
You're stupid!
Hey, he's 17. Get off the property.
I haven't touched any
Get
one
off.
of you. You
Yes,
guys
you
have touched
did.
me, and I proved you do it. And I can charge you for assault.
No, you
Yes,
can't.
I can.
And we live
And
here.
I can get you arrested for assault.
Go ahead.
We live
I'm not
here.
going to, because it's not worth my time to go to court over your.
But you hit me in the nose twice with my sister.
Oh, you can drop the language with my mother. Okay, you're not dropping the language with me, so don't expect me to drop the language with you.
hit my mother in the
No,
nose.
I've not hit her. You're lying to me.
I'm lying.
And you know it.
I'm lying.
Yes, you're lying.
I'm lying.
Yes.
I'm gonna get it.
Yeah, you're not supposed to be talking to him. I don't.
I'm gonna get it.
Shut up! Shut up! Well, don't talk to him back. He's a juvenile.
Is that your van over there?
Yes, it is.
Get it and leave.
You shut the up, you stupid. Do you think I honestly give a who you are? Because I don't.
This lady just had her entire bathroom remodeled, and as it was finished, she decided she wasn't going to pay for it. The contractor was obviously very upset by this and tried everything to get his money, but this Karen just wasn't going to budge, and instead of just taking it to court and suing her for the money, he decided to come in and demolish everything he put in, while this Karen watched, begging him to stop. Let's have a look.
No, you don't.
I do understand.
We put weeks into this, thousands of dollars into this.
I do understand. Sir, please stop. Please stop.
Is somebody gonna pay me?
Sir, I'm just asking you to stop. It's not your house to destroy.
It is my property. This is my property. I have receipts for everything.
Yes, ma'am. I do understand that you... So, I need to ask you a question because Leanne has told me that you walked in the house and you're telling me that you were invited in? That we came in the...
Let me tell you something. No contractor in the state of Colorado will fix that. When they found out, I took it back because you refused to pay.
A huge disagreement happened between these two people inside of this convenience store because this gentleman wasn't happy with what this lady was wearing. This gentleman believes that she was wearing clothes that were too revealing for public, and this lady didn't agree with that, and that's how the argument began. Things escalated quickly when they started yelling back and forth towards each other, and this gentleman wasn't expecting the reply he received when he tried to tell this girl how she should dress. Let's have a look.
Continue.
You're stinking trash.
Go ahead.
You're gonna dress like that. Now make sure you put on rest.
It's shorts
now
and a
show
tank.
your off.
It is
now
summer, sir. It is summer.
Put the camera back on me.
I am.
You're gonna dress like a and then get mad.
Shorts and a tank top?
And then when somebody's look at you, you're gonna get offended.
It's.
I mean, look how you
Is
dress.
it summer?
Look how you dress.
Isn't it summer?
You got your hanging out.
Where?
You got your hanging out.
I don't see no.
Show the picture.
Where's
off.
the cheeks?
You look.
I don't see no cheeks.
You're gonna get.
Bye. Bye. Because you got rejected, is that why? With your big ball head, Mr. Clean? Get the out of here. You dust. Bye. A billboard you would sit in. If I had another, you would have worked down the back.
And they're gonna get mad when somebody looks at it.
How you gonna be mad I look good? How you gonna be mad I look good?
Don't take offense.
Bye.
And your feet probably stink.
Bye.
Your feet probably stink.
It don't matter to me either way. They wanted me though, right? I'm guessing that's when I walk in. I walk because they just got no more uncomfortable. I'm not gonna call the.
Okay, so this gentleman was walking his dog, and on the crosswalk, this male Karen forgot to stop and almost hit the gentleman and his dog. The gentleman walking the dog flipped this driver off, which he considered a threat, and pulled over to tell him that he was going to beat him up. The gentleman started recording because the male Karen parked in front of him to confront him and accuse him of threatening him when he is the one that said he would fight him. So let's have a look.
Yeah, pretend to take a photo because you're a big c***. I'm gonna kick your ass.
Okay, do it. Come on. All right, so go on, get out.
Why'd you threaten me back there?
I have it on video of you saying you're going to get out and kick my.
Well, you just threatened me.
With what?
You flipped me off, and I got it on camera.
Oh yeah, I flipped you off because you didn't stop for a pedestrian.
Who's a pedestrian?
Me and my dog.
You weren't there.
Oh yeah, we were.
No, you weren't.
Okay, well then I flipped you off for no reason for my First Amendment right. So go yourself.
First Amendment. Okay.
Yeah.
You can threaten me with the go yourself.
Threaten? Are you threatened by freedom of speech, sir?
Well, you're shaking.
You should go yourself.
You're shaking like a leaf.
Yeah, I am. Because you threatened to beat my.
Well, you can cry.
And this is going on Facebook.
Okay, cry.
Have you heard of Bellingham Living?
Yep.
Yeah, you're going all over it.
Well, I didn't do anything wrong.
Oh, what did you say you were going to come do?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, it's on video.
Well, you look at you.
Yeah, because you threatened to beat.
This neighborhood Karen was honked at, and for this reason thought that justified them having a total meltdown and confronting the honky. That's when this Karen got confrontational and face to face with them, and even tried fighting them over it, all because they were honked at. Let's have a look.
I'm sorry, this is my mother.
And your mother's acting like a bitch, okay?
Okay.
So how about that? And you need to stop recording me because the more you record me, I'll record her.
I'm sorry, I'm just a little concerned because...
I'm a little concerned too because she's honking at me. How does she like to be honked at? Exactly. Thank you very much.
I don't know what happened.
You don't even know what happened, but she can tell you what happened. And
right.
It was just a split second when I looked down. I wasn't even on my phone.
Okay,
For
I'm
her
sorry.
to be honking at me like a grown woman.
Maybe
She's older than me and wants to ride my...
There was a miscommunication, lady.
I don't give a...
Lying.
I don't give a...
You're fat. I'm so sorry. Get in the car. Get in the car.
Hey! Why you call me a fat?
I honked at you.
Not talk to
I
you.
know. Get over it.
No, you need to learn how to...
Her children are right there. You scared the me. You just ran at my mom.
Whatever, I don't care.
You just ran at my mom and got out of your car.
Where do you live at?
It doesn't matter where I live at.
Well, the cops are going to want to know anyhow.
I'll tell them.
Well, go ahead.
It's none of your business.
Well, I see your car, so I guess it won't be hard to figure out where you live at.
Okay, so this Karen is upset that somebody has parked their car on the street, and for this reason decides to park her car in this gentleman's driveway. This is actually illegal, and the gentleman can get her car towed as it's on his property and his car wasn't on hers. This Karen couldn't comprehend that though, and even suggested that he should call the police or a tow truck without knowing that she could get towed. This lady is incredibly entitled and wanted to inconvenience this gentleman because a car was parked on the street. Let's have a look.
Is there a problem?
They can move their car.
Is there a problem?
Yeah, move your car out of the way. You can record me all you
Yeah.
want. I don't give a
Cool.
Record me.
Go for it. So what is the issue?
Okay, shut
What's
up.
the issue?
Shut up.
What's the issue?
Shut up.
She's upset.
Move the car
She's
out of the
upset
way.
because there's a car parked here. Last time I checked, this park this is legal. She thinks that this is her parking area. So she decides to park in front of my house.
Yeah.
She decides to park in front of my house.
I don't care.
Cool. No, hey, call the tow truck, dude. Call the cops. These fools. They think they own this right here. They think they own this part of the street. Look at this. Embarrassing, dude. Embarrassing, dude. Look at you guys. You guys don't own this.
You can't keep your car on that side of the street.
You guys don't own this though. You guys don't own this.
Yeah,
Yes, we do. No, you don't own this right here. Not the car. No, you don't.
Okay, so this gentleman was driving his Korea truck when he went through an intersection and the person in front of him didn't indicate correctly. The problem is though, the gentleman in front of him thought he did everything correctly, so he stopped his vehicle and confronted this employee. He took his anger out on this employee and started yelling and screaming at him and trying to fight him as well when he approached his vehicle, and things escalated quickly. Let's have a look.
Yes, in the DHL truck, US dot, send it to your boss. I'm sure they'll agree. Send it to your boss.
You were rolling.
Who do you work for? I work for myself. You want to lose your job today?
You were rolling through.
You want to lose your job today?
You were rolling through a stop sign.
You do deliveries, right? You're illegally parked. So keep on recording. I might call DHL.
You were rolling through a stop sign, so I was going to let you go.
I work for myself,
you were rolling through a stop sign, so I let you. So I.
In the intersection. Is there a stop sign here for you?
You're rolling through the stop sign.
Is there a stop sign here for you? Is there a stop sign here for this kid? He's not going to win. You're not going to win, kid. Is there a stop sign? So why are you stopping at a one-way?
You're rolling through the stop sign, so I was going to let you go.
You're about to lose your job, kid.
Yeah, they're really going to fire me when you're using that kind of language.
Why not?
Yeah,
Why not?
they're really, when you're this upset over something this simple.
Check this out.
Yeah.
Check this out, boss.
What?
You got the right one. Why not? Todd Tersigny? You know what Todd Tersigny is?
Who's that?
You don't even know where you at. I got something for you.
Okay, so this Karen was inside of a Bridgestone when she had misplaced her phone. Now, instead of having a good thorough search on where she could have left her phone, she actually decided to accuse the only person of color in the store of basically stealing her phone. It was very obvious that this gentleman had not moved position or stolen her property, and he made that very clear to her several times. That was not good enough for this Karen though, as she went into a total meltdown and became very abusive towards him. Let's have a look.
You've got no evidence that I did anything wrong here. And that I stole your phone, period.
I'm letting you know you were in the same spot where I left my phone.
Me sitting in the same spot has nothing to do with me taking your phone.
And really upset for
Why wouldn't I get upset? Here you are claiming that I stole your phone. I have nothing to do with that. I've been patient. I've tried my best to keep my cool, but I'm not doing this anymore.
Over what?
I've done nothing wrong here.
I lost
You've got no
my
evidence.
phone, buddy.
And that's your problem.
Okay, and I'm asking
has nothing to do
you
with me.
if you took it, bro.
Did I just say no or not?
You're arguing with
Period.
me right now.
So leave me
stop
alone.
arguing with me.
Period. I've got nothing to prove to you. Man, is this lady related to you?
Because she knows I'm right. My phone is...
Somebody needs to come get her. I'm tired of this.
Come get you and take you back where
I've been
you came
patient.
from,
I've been
bro.
sitting here quietly. I've tried not to engage you.
Okay, then
but you
stop
continue to berate
talking
me,
to bro.
and you continue to claim that I stole your phone when I had nothing.
Okay, so this gentleman came home to realize that somebody was literally in his house stealing his property. He confronted the thief who backpedaled and denied ever being in his home while literally standing in his home, and the reason being is apparently he lost his phone and thought that it might be in a complete random stranger's house. This thief refuses to admit that he is in somebody else's home. Let's have a look.
What were you doing in my house?
I was knocking on your door. I'm looking for my phone.
Why is your phone in my house?
Why is my phone in your house?
Good question.
Is it in your house?
You're gonna have to explain that to the cops.
I didn't take... Did you grab my phone when I set it down when I was showing you this? I didn't touch your phone. Where's my phone? Did you take my phone?
You're a horrible liar too, dude.
Where's my phone?
How'd you get in my house?
I didn't touch your house or go in your house. I was knocking on the door.
Well, we're gonna stay separate until the police get here, so we don't...
Okay, that's fine, but where's my phone?
I can't give it to you. It's my proof that you're in my house.
I wasn't in your house.
Well, somebody was. Somebody was in my house and my vacuum's missing.
I didn't take your vacuum. Why would I take your vacuum, dude?
I don't know. Why is your cell phone in my house?
I don't know, because you grabbed
That's kind of creepy, bro.
Do you remember?
It's kind of creepy.
Going to your house, dude.
Then why are you so nervous? Why are you sweating so much?
Because I've been looking for my phone for 40
No one sweats because they're looking for their phone.
My phone. You can't hold my phone.
This woman was causing a commotion on this public train because nobody would give her a seat or give her some space. She started demanding that people should move and get out of the way when she found herself in an argument with several people. They then called her out for her entitled behavior, and she stated that they're only arguing with her because they're jealous that she's pretty. Let's have a look.
You're a big fat slob, and you're touching me unnecessarily.
Well, you know what? You're touching me.
You're the one that sat your fat, sloppy body down. love me to be a silent object. Go to hell.
Have a nice day.
Keep your sarcasm to yourself. You're not very witty. I'm not your doormat. I don't know one person here anything. You just think that you have the right to disrespect me because I'm an attractive woman. That was a nice joke. Maybe you like to sit on you.
This entitled customer was holding up the entire line at this McDonald's as he didn't believe that he got his order correctly. This entitled customer believes that he ordered a large drink and was given a smaller one, which wasn't good enough for him, so he demanded a refund. When he realized he was not going to get a bigger drink or the refund he was looking for, he completely snapped and got aggressive with everybody. Let's have a look.
Money back. Give me my money back. You're not getting any. Give me my money back then. Give me my money back then. I ordered a large.
I don't care.
Where's the spit?
Yes.
Give me my money back. Give me my money back. Give me my money back.
What money?
I ordered a large drink. She said I can't have a large drink. Give me my large drink.
Get this man large. No.
Where's the spit? I spit on you. Where's the spit on you?
Spit is over there.
Where's I didn't spit on you. You lying. Give me my money back.
It's right there.
Ain't no spit right there. It ain't my spit. It ain't my spit. Give me my money back or give me my large drink.
What kind of large drink was it?
Give me a Sprite. I ordered it on the paper. Give me my larger drink.
You're not going to spit and think that
I didn't spit. You lying. It ain't no spit. No, I didn't order a small. I didn't order a small.
All right, relax, all right? I'm gonna help you out, all right? Relax. You got a small?
Right, but I didn't order a small. Everything else here is small drink. When am I going to order a small drink? Exactly, I didn't spit. Somebody else.
Okay, so this male Karen found himself in a very heated argument with this woman when he got confrontational with her. He begged and pleaded with her to put her hands on him so that he could retaliate before telling her to stand behind his pickup truck in an attempt to run her over. He then started stating some very offensive things towards her and was completely humiliated when he didn't get a reaction out of her. Let's have a look.
You know what? Put your hand on me.
Did I?
Put your hand on me.
Yeah? Have another one. Are you mad? Let's see your play real quick.
Yeah?
Yep.
Get behind it. Please, get behind it. Get behind it.
Bye, baby.
You know what you need? You need to be removed from the gene pool because you're too stupid to be alive.
Yeah?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you have
Yeah.
no hair, sweetie. Oh, baby.
Touch me. Touch me.
No.
Touch me. Touch me. Touch me. Touch me. Touch me. Come on. Come on. Get that phone out of my face. I'm about this close. I'm about this close. I'm about this.
How old are you?
Hey, shut up.
You shut up.
Shut up.
Okay, so this Karen helped herself into this gentleman's Airbnb demanding his information and why he was there. This gentleman is shocked that these neighbors helped themselves inside because after profiling him they assumed he was up to no good and wanted him to hand over all of his information to them. It was none of this Karen's business what he was doing there, and even after he stated this they still refused to leave after illegally entering the premise. Let's have a look.
I live here. Why
Do you live here?
No, but why did you just come open the door like that?
Because I live next door.
Okay. So is this
Let's just say suspicious.
because you saw black people?
Young people.
Because you saw black people.
No.
So you just walk into the house, you saw black people.
No.
You just profiled us.
No. No.
I'm disturbed. I'm laying here cool. You just open, and if I was a black person who walked in the house, in your house like that, how would you feel? Asking, who are you?
I feel scared.
Yeah, that's how I'm feeling. I just see people just open the door. I'm laying down cooling out, and somebody just comes to open the door.
I apologize, man.
All right, well, we'll leave.
But what made you afraid because you saw black men or something? Because there's nothing but a bunch of black men. I'm just
stop it with the black men.
What made you do that? I'm confused.
You know, we see people going in and out. We know nobody lives here yet. It's like, so, you know.
I know the owner of this house, so
You see people go in and out, and you know nobody lives here yet.
Yeah, right. I know the owner.
Okay. And when did the owner tell you what was going on with the house?
Okay, so this Karen was abusing the staff members when a bystander intervened. The gentleman told her to leave the store and she made a very derogatory remark towards him, which led to this altercation taken outside. This Karen actually tried to get into a physical fight with this gentleman, who only told her not to abuse the employees, but was in for a big reality check when the gentleman didn't back down and agreed to the fight outside. Let's have a look.
For laughter, hey, what are you gonna do?
Oh, no, definitely going on YouTube.
Guy monkey.
Guy monkey.
Guy monkey.
Oh. She called you a monkey, bro.
Oh. Hey, would you call me?
You know what, dude? I'm gonna f you up right now.
What's up?
Come here.
Come on, what's up?
Who the f are you? I'm a chick, dude. Who the f are you?
What's up?
Who are you?
Come on.
Get the f away from me.
I'm gonna knock your out.
You a
Come on, swing first.
You a
Get your best shot.
You a
Your best shot.
You a
Hit me right now. Hit me. Hit me.
It's right here. It's right here.
Yeah, we know. You're on crack. Shut the f up. Shut the f up. Do something.
What you got?
Hit me. Go ahead. Do your best.
Don't do it.
Hit your...
I'm not a dude.
Take your best.
Do something. You're in there starting fights with people.
Out of here.
Stop doing crack. Stop doing crack. Nobody cares if you're a chick. Stop doing... Yeah, you're hell.
This Karen stampedes into this burger shop because apparently they had made her order wrong yet again. She had gotten all of the way home until she realized it was wrong and stampeded inside of the store before slamming her meal on the counter, demanding that it be fixed yet again, but correctly this time. This Karen starts yelling at just about everybody, belittling them and stating that it's not rocket science and that they need to compensate her for the inconvenience. Let's have a look.
Well, you got half of them right, the other half are wrong. This is the third try to get these burgers right. I am really angry. I got all the way home, and they're still not right. I don't know who is so stupid you can't read English. It's not hard. I'm really angry, and I'm sorry I'm yelling. Okay. I'm really upset, but you did it once, you did it once. Okay. And you're still wrong. Okay. It's not hard. This is burgers. This is ketchup, mustard, onion, pickle.
This is your order right here.
Yes, this is not rocket science.
Just give me 1 second, miss, okay?
I've got all the way home and back again now. If you get a light, you should hurt me because I'm really, really full. I'm sorry. I have to cool down. Disturbing eaters. I get a chicken, please. No, I don't eat the chicken. I ate it. It was awful, but I ate it. Oh, it was. It's the worst chicken I've ever had here.
Okay, so this lady was exercising and stretching on this stairwell when this Karen came up to her and told her to leave immediately. This Karen explained that she should not be working out in public and should go to a gym if she wants to exercise, before telling this completely random lady to go back to her own country. This entitled Karen didn't want this stairwell, that wasn't even hers by the way, to be used by a random person because she didn't agree with her nationality. This is one of the most offensive Karens and entitled Karens I've ever seen, so let's have a look.
You're gonna get kicked by my family. They're gonna you up.
What did I do?
Right. They're gonna you
Why?
up.
What did I do?
Because you are an asshole. Look at the whole stairs to
But
yourself.
you had these
Why
stairs
don't
and
you go
that
somewhere
stairs.
else where you can go to a gym? This is not just for you.
Oh, you
Get
need
the out of this world. Get the out of this state. Go back to whatever Asian country you belong in.
Okay, Ray.
This is not your place. This is not your home. We do not want you here. You put that on Facebook. I hope you do, because every person will beat the out of you from here on out. Don't you ever say, "Oh Jesus," to me when I want to use the stairs, you little.
There's other stairs.
You are a sick, ignorant teenager.
Oh, thank you.
Middle-aged woman. Who wears black in California sun? Who the wears black? Are you an idiot?
This male Karen came up to a group of friends at the beach, stating that they weren't dressed appropriately for the beach and that he didn't want his kids and wife looking at them. He then came over to confront them and abuse them for it, even though they were dressing quite conservatively and keeping to themselves. This male Karen intruded in their personal space, made up all of these accusations about them. Let's have a look.
I'm at the beach in my bathing suit.
Yep, that's a thong and that's a bra.
That is a bathing suit.
Take young
sir.
guys into consideration. They don't need to see
free right in
We're
front
not
of
coming
the
up to you, bothering you. Please go away.
You're flaunting your stuff.
I'm not flaunting anything. Don't look at me.
How you look around and you're the only thing that sticks out because your whole body.
Okay, well,
showing.
why are you looking at me? No, get the your eyes. What did you say? Gouge your eyes out if I bother you. I asked you to talk to me.
Here's the thing.
We asked you.
You didn't, but here's the thing. There's free will in America. There's freedom of speech.
You don't have get the
And if men of God don't stand up, family outing.
bathing suits are.
That's not even a bathing suit anymore.
What would you like me to wear? What would you like? What do you consider a bathing suit?
A one piece, literally. Or a two piece, or something like this that's actually modest, because you don't need to be showing your body.
Please just leave us alone. Please leave us alone, please. Thank you.
I'm just saying. I hope this actually touches.
Pull your head out of your.
Jesus.
Okay, so this gentleman was walking his dog without a leash when this Karen came up and demanded that he put one on her. That's when this gentleman picked up the dog and walked away, only to be followed and harassed by this Karen continuously. The gentleman, as you can see in the video, tried to de-escalate the situation several times as this Karen gets closer and closer, intimidating him and started profiling him. This Karen was incredibly offensive towards him and just wouldn't leave him alone, even though he tried to get out of the situation and walk away. Let's have a look.
Camel.
You want to freak out?
Jorge.
Oh, you're being.
You called me Kira.
You're
You
being.
said, did you not call me Kira?
Look how you're acting. You see me picking you
I
up.
told you you were over.
Hope you're proud.
I hope you're proud.
That's
I hope
embarrassing.
proud.
You're lady. Come on. Come on.
Okay.
This lady following me.
Okay.
I picked her up and she starts screaming. She starts screaming. I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
Wait.
You're escalating the situation.
You are escalating. I asked
How
you.
old?
My sister called me Karen.
You're lady.
You started it.
You're embarrassing. You're embarrassing. You're embarrassing. This lady just freaking tried to grab my phone.
Oh my gosh. I don't want your phone.
Oh my god, I have
tried to call
You
me.
just heard your. I'm literally going home and you're following me.
Okay, so these people parked their car in front of this house on a public road, and this Karen wasn't very happy about this. This Karen decided to come out and confront them, even though they were on public property and were allowed to park there. This Karen then even came up to their car and opened their door to tell them to move before throwing a huge temper tantrum and taking all of these pictures and videos of this couple so that she could report them to the police for parking on public property. Let's have a look.
Why don't you have to tell us? Use your brain, ma'am. Use your brain. Use your brain. We're simply parking here. We're not invading your property. We're not doing anything wrong.
Yeah.
Okay? I really don't understand what your issue is.
Why do you have your phone out?
Well, because you're being. Why are you trying to open my car?
To let you back in the car so you could go.
No. What if we have someone in there? That's none of your business, ma'am. This is our private property.
You opened the car.
You opened the car. It doesn't matter. That's not an issue. It's not an issue. Don't touch our car.
Yeah. Where are you from?
It doesn't matter where we're from.
You don't care where I am from.
Why?
Yes, I do.
Oh, why does it matter?
Because I'm an immigration attorney.
Well, it doesn't matter. Even.
I have paper. I'm resident.
I don't care
What
if
is
you're
the
a
problem?
resident. Well, you're a resident isn't a citizen, though.
It doesn't matter. What is your problem with us? Call police right now. Call the police right now.
This customer wasn't very happy with the customer service at this Burger King, and he ended up in a confrontation outside with the manager where things escalated quickly. This manager was actually caught on video abusing this customer and calling him some very offensive terms, which left her shocked when he retaliated, saying that he was actually going to take this video evidence to corporate and have her fired. She then went into a total meltdown and got extremely heated towards him, so let's have a look.
How dumb are you? You're the dumbest mother out here.
I'm the dumbest mother out here.
Have a nice night.
So listen, I got you on video. We're gonna talk to corporate and see if I'm the dumbest motherfucker out here.
That's good.
and I got exactly. So we're gonna see what it is.
Go ahead.
You motherfucking right. We're gonna see who it is.
Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? So I got you.
Out.
Yeah, I'm saying, trust me.
Knock yourself out.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead, make yourself famous. Keep talking.
You put no fear in my heart. None.
You heard that?
None.
Put no fear in the heart. Go ahead.
None.
Go ahead. What else?
None. You put no fear in my heart.
You need more training because you suck at your job.
No, I'm actually good at mine.
You're good at your job.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. That's the most.
You can go to the drive-thru though.
All right, cool. I'll be in contact with your regionals and all that. Good. You made my night. Thank you. I'm saying we're going to get you some training or get you out of here, one or the other. Okay. And then in addition to that, you got somebody in there vaping while they're making food? That's very sanitary.
You're right.
Okay, so this entitled Karen called the airline stewardess the B word and for this reason was removed from the flight. In an attempt to crawl back onto the flight, she demanded to speak to the manager, who completely put her in her place when he made it very clear that they do not tolerate this abuse and she will not be flying with them. This Karen then went into a total meltdown because she was removed from her flight and banned from the airline. Let's have a look.
First of all. Second of all, you called my employee a bitch. Completely uncalled for, inappropriate, you're not going to travel. We don't tolerate that crap with us at all. So you can find another carrier to fly with. I'd suggest hear it. Nope. If you acted appropriate and you weren't disrespectful, then I would let you travel. But unfortunately, you called my employee a bitch. Did you call my employee a bitch? You didn't.
I was sleeping there. No, I did not.
You didn't. So the other people have heard you say it as well. So
did somebody else?
Yeah, she also had 2 children. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, don't lie because you already did that once when you took the mask off and put a new one yours on.
I was getting this out of my bag. Yes, I was.
Yeah. You were putting the same mask on. You didn't have a mask on when you went down. Unfortunately, if you don't follow our policy, it's a period end of discussion. You don't want to follow a federal mask mandate, and then on top of that, calling a vulgar name to my employee, it's not going to happen.
I was walking to the...
Okay, so during this car meet, a group of friends decided to look back at their car that they had parked earlier and realized that a group of random people were at their car and removing the body parts and literally stealing their car parts for no reason. The group decided to run over and confront them, who only played the victim card and refused to do any wrongdoing when they were literally still holding their car parts and were caught red-handed taking them apart as well. Let's have a look.
But he told me that I can have it.
You don't touch someone.
Hey, you didn't touch the car.
Yes, we literally have it on video.
We didn't move. We've been here talking the whole time.
Did.
Look at the video.
She did.
Look at me. We were
She's
all
sitting
standing
here.
We were sitting
We
right
literally
there.
watched her tugging on it.
Yeah, I asked Manny for that before he sold it to
No,
me.
it doesn't matter. It's on her car. It's her property now.
Okay, first off, you are not part of this.
We're gonna
so
weapon.
stop.
Oh, you got a weapon.
What are you gonna do with that?
Weapon.
Do with that?
Okay, what the f are you gonna do?
Stop.
Anymore.
Not your place.
It's not your place, and especially not yours to come out with a whatever the that was. Some tough guy.
Okay, first off.
Or what? You're gonna hit me? What the are you gonna do? Bring out that weapon?
There's $20.
This drive-thru dispute took place between a couple of employees inside of this McDonald's drive-thru. Things had escalated quickly when neither party wanted to admit that they were the ones in the wrong, and they wanted the manager to admit fault or have the customer leave, which neither of them were going to do. This manager wasn't expecting this customer to have a backbone like he did though, when he started calling out multiple employees. Let's have a look.
Hi, is that your boss? No? Are you her boss?
From there.
No? Who is her boss?
Mercedes.
Is she here right now, Mercedes?
Not.
So she's the boss right now on duty because she just told me to f myself and I have it recorded and I'm talking to
You
corporate.
called me.
You,
So
look how you
called
look.
me. So what? You're gonna call me?
Like I
and
see
will
it.
call
How like you
What's
see.
your car from there?
Aww. Do you like her? Because she's gonna get fired. And because this is the second time and my thing that I'm telling her is they should just put a sign out there.
See all those customers?
You know what, lady? I'm not talking to you. You had your chance to talk to me. You don't know how to talk. I'm talking. I'm trying to resolve this issue. What I'm saying, I'm not talking to you. I'm just saying that they should have put a sign out there because this is the second time I came. Instead, they tell me from last time, I'm not talking to you. The longer she does that, the longer I don't get to talk to you, the longer I don't get my point across. I'm not talking to her. But they should put a sign out there if that's what corporate does. Yeah, roll your...
These neighbors got into a huge dispute between each other because apparently they had barking dogs, but it wasn't this Karen's fault because his dog was setting her dog off. This Karen was also accusing this gentleman of recording her in her home, which I don't think is true because he has been with his girlfriend this entire time, and I'm sure she wouldn't be too happy about that if he was. This Karen then goes on to threaten his girlfriend's career, among other things, as they get into a debate about who can and cannot record and where they can record each other as well. Let's have a look.
You have no right
You have no right to record me at my house and take pictures of my car.
If it's visible from public,
listen,
it can be recorded.
Yeah, it can be. But you know what else? You don't have to be when you're on somebody else's private property. If you want your girlfriend to continue her job,
I was on your private property?
You were sitting right there in front of my house all day long.
Is that your private property?
You were looking in my window. So
Is it?
You want your girlfriend to continue to have a job here? Keep acting like, or change your attitude.
It's all on camera.
And it can be. Change your attitude.
I haven't done anything wrong.
You are right now recording me when you have no right to. You're being a bag.
Look at
and
this.
You're stalking me. You
wow.
come to my house after when you're not even supposed to be here and coming here and recording people.
When am I supposed to be here?
You don't live here. You don't work here. You shouldn't be here. Your girlfriend's at work. She can't get her job done when all she's doing is sitting here watching you fondle yourself day. Are you on Megan's creep? What's your...
Okay, so this Karen is accused of hitting somebody's car in this parking lot when she disagrees and pretends that she didn't. The gentleman tries to get his wife to talk to this Karen to exchange insurance information, but this Karen is adamant that she didn't do anything wrong and gets aggressively defensive really quickly. It wasn't long before this Karen started yelling and arguing with the gentleman accusing her of hitting his vehicle. Let's have a look.
Until you went up and kicked it! That is the problem!
Look, about to hit that truck on that camera.
We have cameras, that's what I'm saying. I didn't hit your and then you're like, I'm gonna text my wife. My wife will handle this.
I'm not about to argue with you. I'm calling her to talk to you.
But did she? No, she came swinging at me.
You hit her first.
No.
You slapped her.
No, y'all go back to your brown country.
Exactly what it is. It's right. You're being I don't get what you're married to. Look what you just said. Go back to your country.
Yeah.
Really?
Y'all brown.
I'm American. I'm black.
And if your husband's black, then what?
Normal? No, you're not.
I'm American. I didn't leave the scene. I'm still here. If I didn't have no papers and nothing.
Car, bro. You kicked my car.
You hit your door in for you. I got out the car. You hit the car.
Okay, so this lady had a date with this gentleman, and when the bill came and it was time to split it, she pretended that she had forgotten her bank card. She was exposed for her lie pretty quickly, and that's when she had a total meltdown and demanded to be dropped home immediately. This Karen then stood there abusing the gentleman that had just paid for her meal, and also refused to close the door behind her, knowing that he couldn't drive off with an open door, just so that she could stand there abusing him some more, all because she tried to cheat him out of a free meal. Let's have a look.
You wanna, so you can play this game. You wanna record me, Zach? Are you gonna close the door? I'm not gonna close the door. Why don't you make me close the door? Are you gonna close the door? That is why your foot is broke. Make me. I'm not gonna close the door. I'm not. You get your out here. You close the door. Well, I'm not closing the door because you're a fake as hell. Oh, Bojangles. Oh, so you can play this game. Zach, you're really gonna record me? No, it's not. Yeah, because you're a cheap. Oh, yeah. I will. Oh, Bojangles is a cheap place because you're cheap. What guy takes a girl to a cheap place? You are a broke bum who wasted my time. Now I need to freaking go online and find someone else because you are so fake and you are crazy. You think I'm worth Bojangles. Zach, you're a piece. You're not. And you and you, Zach, and you, Zach, and you and you again, Zach, and you are so fake. You're a fake piece of. So. Yeah. No, it's fake cries. So
okay, so this thief decided to change some barcodes and price tags around in an attempt to get items for cheaper. That didn't fly with this employee though, who caught on to what she was doing and decided to detain her and call the authorities as he caught her trying to manipulate the system and steal from them. This lady was dumbfounded and tried to play it off as a mistake, which it obviously wasn't, and that's when this employee's patience ran thin. Let's have a look.
That's not my problem.
I cannot sell it to you.
I picked up this
that was
item.
Put on
it was
there
priced
by mistake,
not once
by
but
a
twice.
customer, and I'm not going to sell it to you at that price. I'm not.
Okay, then get your corporate office on the phone because when you
No,
price
if
something
you wanna call,
incorrectly, you
we
have
didn't do
to
it.
pay
Somebody
for it.
put that on there.
That's not my problem, and it's not the only one
Ma'am,
that was
I'm not
back
going to
there
sell
like
it to you. You call the 800 number that's on our sign.
No, I asked for
Phone
your
whatever you want.
area number. Your area director's Aiden.
She
Hush.
is out of town today.
It doesn't matter. She has a cell phone, and that cell phone is public knowledge. Yes, it is because
I'm not
I
going to give you
applied
your
for
cell
you
phone
guys.
number. If you don't want this, we're done.
to be is disrespectful to walk off while I'm in the middle of a conversation with you because of something that you all did incorrectly to help another customer is bad customer service.
Someone else put that on there. We're not
and then I'm asking you for your area manager's number and you're refusing to give it to me.
That's exactly
and if I call the corporate office, they're going to give it to me because they're going to say you have to go through the chain of command. You're going to have to call the corporate office.
Okay, so these gentlemen found themselves in an argument with this Karen because she has told them to go back to their own country, among some other very offensive things. This Karen thought that she owned the street and didn't want them near her, which is obviously not up to her, and the gentlemen call out this Karen for this behavior when she doubled down and had a total meltdown, only making it worse for herself. Let's have a look.
I don't want to talk to you guys.
Tell me, come on. Come on, Karen. Let's see, Karen. Okay, and tell him you're driving a V8, Karen. You too. Yeah, go back to your country then. Don't tell us to go back to our country. Get out of here. Get out of here, you stupid. Get out of here, dog. Out of here. Out of here.
Leave us alone. Leave us alone.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Get out of here. Don't touch us.
Go away.
Get out of here.
Leave us alone.
Get out of here.
Leave us alone.
Get out of here.
We're not.
Get the hell out of here.
We're not. You
Get out of here.
Alone. Go your way.
Take care, Karen. Get out.
Go your way. Be happy.
Don't tell me what to do.
Okay, and don't tell us what to do.
You're a liar. I'm very beautiful.
You were beautiful when you walked up. When you walked up, you were beautiful till you opened your stupid mouth.
Goodbye.
Bye. Goodbye. Go back to your country.
I was born in Hollywood. You're a Mexican.
This Karen wasn't following the same rules as everybody else on this airline. For this reason, he was told repeatedly to follow the rules, otherwise he would be removed. The male Karen decided to comply, but only if he got to ravage like a savage dog and create a scene in front of everybody. Let's have a look.
Sorry, folks, but that's what they think of America. I think of America as...
Okay, so this woman was stopped at a red light inside of her car when the gentleman across the road started catcalling her. It was then that they realized they messed up big time because her husband was with her in the car and actually got out of her car to confront them. He was anything but polite about the situation as he got in their faces and very aggressive and even threatening them as well. Let's have a look.
My problem is you.
Sir, he's just
Yeah.
mentally
He's
ill.
a punk. You think I
No one's talking to you, bro. No one's talking to you. No one's talking to you.
Smiling.
No one's
running away,
talking to you.
Look at you're a.
No one was talking to you.
And I'm talking to you.
You
I'm
are
talking to
crazy.
you.
I was
He
not
says that
talking
he's
to
running
no
away.
one. I was
am
not
crazy.
talking to that person.
Yeah.
I was talking
You
to
don't talk
nobody.
to women that way.
Who?
This
Who?
is me teaching
Who
you
was
a
I
lesson.
talking to?
You
Who
punk.
was I talking
You
to?
pull your phone out.
Who was
you
I talking
punk.
to?
And I'm talking
Who was
to
I
you.
talking to?
And I'm talking to you.
You're crazy.
You're gonna go home tonight knowing you're a.
Okay.
With your little phone. You want to talk like a man? Be a man.
This is the police.
Yeah, be a man.
This is the police.
Be a man. I don't give a.
Police.
I don't give a.
This is the police.
You shouldn't tell women, hey, you want a stoplight.
No
That's
one
what
was-
you did,
we're
punk.
looking back,
That's
bro.
what you did.
Stop,
That's
bro.
somebody's mother you're talking to.
Stop, bro.
That's why you're a punk running away like a punk. Running away. Remember?
Okay, so these neighbors found themselves in a big dispute between each other when basically this gentleman accused the other neighbor of taking pictures of his child. He went and confronted the neighbor, but she was anything but polite about the situation when she tried to start a screaming match from across the road and refused to come out and talk to him. This actually went on for several minutes where this Karen was yelling and abusing him. Let's have a look.
Simply because all the parents were out here and I thought they're going to think it's intimidating, so I'm not going to do it. So I didn't. I finished work today. There's no kids, there's no adults. I have come down here on my own. There's no one with me. I haven't come down to beat you up. If I'm honest, no, I'm going to tell you now. If I'm honest, you were taking pictures of my kids. I don't know who you are, and respect that, please. I'm not saying you are, but if you were, I don't know that. I have come down here for an adult conversation. And listen to this. Listen. Go to the police for what? Because you think my child's racist. The girl that they hang about with is mixed race. I have cousins that are mixed race. My auntie's from Kenya. What are you going on about, mate? I'll tell you what, I'm going to leave this. And this recording is going... I will be ringing the police now. I've come down for a very adult conversation with a pair.
Okay, so this Karen was taking her dog for a walk when her dog went to the toilet on the sidewalk. This Karen then refused to pick up the dog waste and continued on her journey, only to be caught out and exposed by another person. This lady decided to follow this Karen and expose her, which this Karen flat out denies doing, and even states that it's not her dog that she is currently walking. Let's have a look.
It's not my dog.
It is your dog. I saw you walking him.
No.
Yes, I did. Can you?
You are lying.
But you said that you were gonna clean it up.
No.
You looked at me and you said, "I'm gonna clean it up."
No, it's not true. You are lying.
So why were you running away?
I'm doing exercise.
Away from me?
No.
But that's not how you do exercise. You're wearing flip-flops. Miss, what is a big deal to clean up after your dog? Even when I explained to you that children play their sports, you said yes, you understand and you will clean it up. And now you're running away. Why is it so hard to clean up your dog? You had a plastic bag in your hand. Huh? Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. These pictures and this video is going to the Toronto community. Everybody's gonna see what you did. They have inspectors, they come in all the time. Instead of doing the right thing, going back there and picking...
This Karen was caught red-handed trying to steal somebody's pickup. They stopped her immediately when they found out that she didn't actually know how to release the parking brake and therefore couldn't drive off with the truck. She then had a total meltdown at them and tried running away, only to return because she had forgotten her mobile phone and begged and pleaded with the owner of the truck for it back, which obviously wasn't going to happen. Let's have a look.
She tried to steal a truck at my work, but could not figure out the parking brake. What a fail.
Call the cops.
Call the cops.
Knew it. Saw you over there. Shouldn't know how to drive. Oh, I saw you. Oh, I see her over there.
So you guys are the one that did it to my car.
Go.
Okay, so this Karen was caught and exposed trying to purchase goods with a stolen credit card. You can only imagine her frustration when she tried to leave the premise and the security guards locked the doors and stopped her from leaving. This is a criminal offense and this Karen can get in a lot of trouble, so she really wanted to leave the building, which the security guard wasn't going to let happen. Let's have a look.
Yo, please get me out of here, y'all, please! Please! Hurry up and get me out of here, please! Yes! Yes, they said the card is fake. And they got my ID and everything. He's serious. He said that card is fake. He took my ID. Yes! Please get me out of here! No, please!
The police want to get you out of here, of course. Why do you think that's right?
Please get me out of here! I'm in PC Richards by the door. They not even letting me through. They got my passport and everything. Please get me out of here, please. Please hurry up and get me out of here. I'm not gonna touch you, sir. Please hurry up and get me out of here.
Okay, so these ladies found themselves in a very heated argument outside of this gym that was broken up between a couple of bystanders. Basically, what had happened was this lady was working out when this other lady came up and snatched the weights out of her hands because she wanted to use them. Now, the lady who had the weights snatched out of her hands believed this to be some form of assault and wanted to call the authorities. Have a look.
Above my head. You couldn't wait it? You stood up. You stood up and you put your weight. I waited until you got up. You put your weights like this, and then I started my set. You're the one who put your head right underneath of me. It's on video. It is on video, and I can't wait. Explain your last name so I can call the cops. You can call the cops? I'm saying here, go ahead and call the cops. I'll wait. Yes, because you went after me. Wait, stop. You reached out. You want me to call 911 or
what? You
what?
just gotta separate, so we can call the cops inside. It's perfectly fine. You two can give your story to the cops.
Okay. Yeah, it's totally fine with me because you can see it on camera. She grabbed the weight out of my hand. She went and reached after me and grabbed the weight out of my hand, so that's why I hit you. Yeah, why would you grab a weight out of my hand? You reached. I didn't touch her. Listen, I'm not. Yeah, please watch the video. I have you on video. So. You guys want me to walk to your car because you don't want me to see your license? Smile because you're going all over the internet.
This male Karen is inside of a smoothie store and apparently they messed up an order and put peanuts in the smoothie which his child was allergic to. This male Karen stampeded into the store abusing just about everybody, demanding to speak to the person who made the smoothie so that he could abuse them. When he couldn't find out who made the smoothie, he started abusing everybody and getting in their faces. Let's have a look.
Please don't yell at us.
Yeah. Don't videotape me.
You have no room to yell at us.
I want to speak to the person who made this drink. Is that you?
No, it wasn't me.
We don't know who made it, so.
You don't know who made it?
There's 4 of us here, so we obviously don't know.
Stupid ignorant high school kids.
Okay, bye.
I want to speak to the
Bye. Okay, you can call corporate whatever you want. Goodbye.
John, stop.
No, I don't care.
Give it to me right now.
What?
I'm calling the police. I'm calling the police.
I want the telephone.
Gianna,
I want the telephone. Shut the
Shut up. Get out. Call corporate. Bye. Okay, good for you. Bye. Bye.
Shut up.
You shut up. You're not going to tell me to shut up. Who are you? Who are you?
Immigrant loser.
Okay, so this Karen was being an incredibly difficult customer at this fast food restaurant. Not only was she not following the same rules as everybody else, but she was actually complaining about how long it was taking to get her food, even though they were still politely serving her when she wasn't following the rules. She then turned to the other customers and tried to encourage them to not follow the rules as well, which didn't end very well for her. Let's have a look. Okay, so this gentleman was recording this Karen who profiled and started abusing this family. This Karen mid-abuse realizes that she's being recorded and turns her attention to the recordee. That's when this Karen gets in his face and demands that he deletes the footage immediately and starts threatening him too. This Karen states that he's going to be in very big legal trouble if he doesn't shut the recording off. Let's have a look.
You were a little bit.
I'm not done anything wrong.
Like, we live
he
here,
shouldn't
right?
be here. He's not.
Yes, but you can't touch people's property.
You are filming that?
Yep, I can. This is legal.
Can you please stop that
No,
now? You're
no.
not allowed to do that.
Miss, if
you're
you
not allowed to do that.
Listen, if you come close to me,
you're not allowed to do that.
I'm
Turn
gonna
that
call-
off now.
Nope.
Call the cops, will you?
You can't do that. That's
Turn
assault.
that off, please, now.
Listen, if you put your
You're
hand
not
on me,
I'm not
that
doing
is
anything.
battery.
I'm telling you,
Nope,
stop
nope.
doing that.
Nope.
If he doesn't stop
listen,
doing that, it's going to be
I am
big
doing
trouble.
this for my own protection.
Yeah, I'm
and
not
for everyone
doing
here,
anything.
okay?
I'm asking you to turn it off.
Listen.
Turn it off, please.
I am not turning it off.
Why
You
are
ignorant.
Really?
Why are you
Call the cops.
asking?
Get him here.
You know, listen, like.
You know what? No.
We all
You're
belong
ugly.
here.
You're
That
just
was
too
really
much.
rude for you
I
to
asked
say
you a
that to
simple
them.
question.
You were
and that's
touching
all I
their
asked.
stuff. You shouldn't have touched their stuff. You were
Beg your
touching
pardon?
their. You were touching their stuff. They were saying. That was
No,
not nice.
he said he wasn't cooking.
We are from Collingwood. We're supposed to be nice to people.
They're
We
not
are
from Collingwood.
Canadian. We are all Canadian.
It doesn't matter.
We are all.
Okay, so this Karen was playing tennis and she was next to some kids who were playing. Now the kids were playing and mucking about and making some noise, and I guess they were disturbing this Karen in this public environment because this Karen quits mid-tennis match to confront the kids and start yelling at them. This Karen gets in their faces and demands an apology from the kids. Let's have a look.
Do you live here? I'm asking you a question. Do you live here? Do you? You live here? And you think your mother would appreciate you doing that to other residents?
She didn't do anything. It was her.
So now do you live here? Because you're the one who's screaming like a little baby. Okay, so you come up here, you want to have fun. We want to do our practicing. So you don't think we should respect each other? But then you say, I'm not nice, but you're the one who started.
That was me.
That was you?
Yeah.
So you should say you're sorry, because you don't treat adults like that. I didn't do anything to you, you did it to us.
We were just having fun.
So are we, but we can't have our fun because you're screaming and we can't concentrate.
Just let us be kids, please.
Oh, and what, we can't be kids at 54? I can't be a kid anymore either?
You're under 18, you're a kid.
Oh, okay, that's really funny. Juvenile you are. I hope one day you grow up, and I hope that...
This person found himself in an argument with a group of friends, but the conversation didn't go so smoothly. He was trying to get some information from this person about his friend, only for his friend to continuously clown on him and make a fool out of the gentleman confronting the friends. He then walked over to try to get face to face with the other gentleman, which didn't go so well, and left incredibly frustrated when he didn't get any answers. Let's have a look.
Where's your burrito at?
I actually would probably like you if you just stop.
Your mom.
I actually would like you if you just stop.
My name is Joe.
What's up, Joe?
Joe Mama.
Yeah, that's good. What's up with this dude? Is he alright?
He's not gonna help you.
You don't need help.
He's not gonna help you.
I don't need help.
He's not gonna help you. You have no food. You go into Chipotle.
I don't want food.
Did you get the manager's number?
I don't want
Bro,
Did you get the manager's number?
what's going on, but they're enjoying dinner, go do your own thing, they do their own
Get out of here. Get out of here.
You're a grown man, he's a grown man, go do your own thing. You're a grown man.
Thank you. Thank you.
Go do your own thing.
Yes, sir.
You need to let him put his backpack. Let him enjoy dinner.
Have you heard of D's?
Enjoy your own dinner. Have a nice night, brother.
D's.
Enjoy your own dinner.
D's nuts.
Enjoy your own dinner. I am. Have a nice night.
D's nuts.
You don't need to yell at people who eat.
I'm not at Chipotle. I'm on the street.
He's not at Chipotle. He's on the street. D's nuts.
This entitled Karen was trying to order some bagels, although she wasn't following the social distancing rules in place. For this reason, her order was denied and she was asked to leave the premise, which she refused to do, and actually found it offensive that they would ask her to leave even though she wasn't following the rules. It wasn't long until this Karen had a total meltdown and the authorities had to be called on her. Let's have a look.
Can't wear a mask, sir.
Why can't you wear a
She said she got medical problem. You don't have to serve her if you don't want to.
You can't even see how I'm looking at you, sir. I have sunglasses on. You can't even see how I'm looking at you. I have sunglasses on.
The other day, I guess.
You just said I don't look at you like that. How do you see how I'm looking at you?
Excuse me, can you just serve her? If you don't want to serve her, let you go. If you want to serve her, serve her. If not, let you go.
Take her out.
Okay, so, ma'am, hello, ma'am. He's not going to serve you, so please leave.
Why?
No, excuse me.
Oh, that's what he is.
Hello, now you need to go.
That's what he is.
Excuse me. Hello, ma'am, you need to go.
You heard it.
Let me call the cop because this lady been very disruptive now.
It doesn't affect me that you're not going to serve me because you're a...
Just call him a name. That's what you just said. Yeah.
Okay, so this Karen was spotted stealing political signs from people's yards, which is obviously illegal as it's their signs on their property. So this Karen had to trespass and take their property in order to steal it. This Karen was caught and exposed red-handed when she tried to profusely apologize and hide her license plates. She ended up having to give that up when she realized that she couldn't hide her license plates and also leave the scene at the same time, and tried to backpedal her way out of her wrongdoing. Let's have a look.
Coming in our neighborhood pulling our signs. You come in our neighborhood pulling up our signs.
Do not touch my
And
car.
then she have...
Do not touch my car.
And then she have her tag. Then she have her tag covered up.
Please don't touch my car.
Then she have her tag
Sir,
covered
I'm
up.
asking you to please let me go. Please let me go. I need some help. really sorry.
You're sorry for what?
I did leave the tag. I did leave it.
Can you go put it back?
Yes, I will.
Can you go put it back?
I promise I will.
Because I'm getting ready to call the police.
I'll go put it back.
You're from Hillsborough County, and you're coming in here destroying the neighborhood that I grew up in. You're coming in here and you're destructing the neighborhood that I grew up in.
It said flush Trump.
That's freedom of street.
It said flush the turd.
That's freedom of speech.
It's disrespecting the current president.
That's
sir.
freedom.
This woman entered this bakery and she had an agenda she wanted to push because upon entry, she was asked to leave because she wasn't following the store rules. She refused to follow those rules and just wanted to give this employee a hard time when she started comparing following the rules to some of the worst things in history. This Karen then realized that she wasn't going to get her way and attempted to put this employee under a citizen's arrest, which obviously failed miserably. Let's have a look.
I don't wear a mask.
I'm sorry, we're not serving people without masks.
You're not serving people, that's discrimination. You want to discriminate?
It's just the policy.
Well, is it a law? Should we call the sheriff and ask him to explain the law?
My manager told me that.
Well then, let's call law enforcement, because this is a problem. This is not a law, and I am under no obligation to wear a mask.
I'm sorry, it's just what my manager told us.
So, in Germany, when your manager told you to like shove people in the ovens, you would do that, I guess? I'm asking a real question. You have ovens, don't you? Yeah. Okay, well I will stand here until the law enforcement comes. Because I'd like to make a citizen's arrest of you. This is discrimination.
This gentleman was at the beach with his family when he returned to his canopy to find that people were taking it down. He confronted the people who were taking his canopy down, who then claimed that it was their canopy and caught them in the act trying to steal it. Even though they were caught stealing, these thieves refused to admit that they were doing anything wrong and doubled down, stating that it was their property and that the man had no right touching it. So let's have a look.
Is that yours?
Yeah, but we don't know how to do it.
Oh. You need some help?
Do you know how to do it?
Yeah. This is our stuff.
This is yours?
Yes.
Wait a minute. Well, this is ours.
No. It is. This is all ours. All of it. The chairs, the bag. This is all our stuff. My kids. Yep, that's my kids. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Linda, we didn't bring,
It's okay. We'll let it slide, but I'm glad I made it in time.
I'm not making it slide. I'm telling you.
No, there's... No, step away from my... How about that?
You know what? I will, and then I'm going to take that camera and put it in the ground like that. Step back.
Okay, so this Karen found herself in an argument with a group of people having lunch at this IHOP. This Karen helped herself and sat down next to them and refused to move out of the way, preventing this group of people from leaving the table. Things escalated quickly when a random bystander had to come over and call this Karen out for her behavior. Let's have a look.
Just so you know, I came back in to give her the rest of the cash from my wallet. Because you guys have...
Ma'am, please walk away. Please. No. Ma'am, can you please leave?
Because?
Can you just please leave? We're leaving. Can you excuse? I'm trying to get out.
You need to find another place to work over here.
Can you please leave?
Is your restaurant?
No,
So
you're making a problem.
Ma'am.
You need to leave us. You need to leave us.
Ma'am,
You need to leave us.
Thank you, sir. Can you please leave?
Is there a cop or somebody around here? There's a cop here. They need to get her out of here.
You need to call the cops because this is not.
This is what I asked you not to do. Let's go.
Are you the thin blue line? I get confused. Are you BLM?
Leave them alone.
Are you Antifa? Are you BLM?
You need to be quiet.
Okay, so these two girls were outside taking some pictures together, and I guess they were outside somebody's property because this Karen came out from her home and confronted them. This Karen was anything but polite about the situation, demanding they leave immediately, even though they were just on the sidewalk, before getting in their faces very passive-aggressively and spewing all sorts of nonsense. Let's have a look.
Please, get out.
No, girl.
I'll kiss you if I want to. So get out.
6 feet, please.
Don't, first of all, don't touch me because I'll literally hit you. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
6 feet away.
Don't touch me.
People dying.
Don't touch me.
Please.
I'm over 18.
6 feet away.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Literally, don't touch me.
You know what? I have.
Do you see this? Do you see this?
I already have a
Do you see this? That's fine. That's fine. Well, I feel sorry for her that you're her roommate.
You know what I have?
What? What do you have?
Antibodies.
That okay.
I've already had it.
That's
and you have
that's great. That's great for you.
Get off my property.
That's great for you. Don't touch me, lady.
You know
Please don't touch me.
You know what?
Don't touch
Get
me.
Off my
Do not
property.
touch me. I'm off your property. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Girlfriend, you need to talk
Thank
some
you.
sense into
Thank
this
you.
one.
Thank you.
I don't know what you guys are
Thank
doing.
you.
Get out.
You're literally.
That's all I asked
We're
you.
literally taking.
This Karen was caught and exposed in front of everybody for trying to dine and dash, which didn't work out very well for her. That's when she noticed that on top of being caught doing this, she was actually being recorded the entire time and had a total meltdown at the recordee as if they were the ones in the wrong. They called out this Karen for her behavior. Let's have a look.
Pay them and leave. Pay them and leave.
Because why do we have to even deal with this?
Look how much food you guys got.
Ordered so much and you're gonna leave without paying? Look how much we left. Without paying?
You still ordered it. They still cooked your
You still left
food.
without paying. You still left without paying.
You came up to us.
Because you're video recording.
For them, for their protection. Go. Pay them and leave.
Let's just take care of it. You guys
Pay them and leave.
Everybody
Pay them and leave. Pay them and leave.
That really makes sense why you guys look like that. Like, that's very really.
Okay, pay them and leave.
Okay.
Trash.
No, we're not trash.
More trash. Pay them and leave.
Trash. The fact that you're video recording and like
Just go and
Bye.
Go and pay.
stop. Literally stop.
You're still talking.
Because you're still recording for you.
Pay them and leave.
What we're doing doesn't concern you. Go pay.
It does
girl.
because I'm on video.
Go pay.
And what?
Okay, so this gentleman has a completely crazy Karen neighbor. She had stolen his stuff, and when he tried to get it back, she picked up a rock to threaten him with and refused to give the items back, leaving him no choice but to call the authorities on her. That only made her angrier when she confronted him with the rock in her hand. Let's have a look.
And I'll slam you with this.
Remember you.
I called the cops the other day.
Let me get.
They wouldn't help me.
Cause I didn't do anything to you, man.
You
I'm walking.
can't do it for
I'm walking
nothing.
past. I'm walking past,
In
and you
the
stole my
street.
stuff. You hit me. You stole my stuff.
No.
Yes, you did. Let me get my stuff. It's all over the ground.
Get away from me.
I didn't do anything to you, man. I'm
You
walking past.
threatened my life watching
No,
me
I didn't.
in that
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I do, and so does my son.
You stole my stuff.
If he was awake,
Let me get my stuff.
You'd be dead right now.
You stole my stuff. Let me get my stuff.
I haven't stolen nothing.
That's what you have in your hand right there.
You're taunting me.
I'm walking past.
You
Let me get my
are
stuff.
watching these little girls.
And you pushed me around. Now you threw me with a rock. You stole my stuff. Let me get my stuff. You let me get my stuff. What is wrong with you? I didn't do anything to you. Let me get my stuff.
This Karen confronted this gentleman because apparently he was parking in her neighborhood and she wanted him gone immediately. The gentleman had every right to park there as she did not own the road, but this sent this Karen into a total meltdown where she started screaming in his face and even tried assaulting him. This Karen then screamed for help, trying to get bystanders to come and help her get this gentleman away from her neighborhood before screaming to call the authorities and throwing all sorts of accusations towards them. Let's have a look.
Karen of the day.
Don't park in. Good! Tell him to stop parking in front of my property! And that guy, too! Park right in front of my driveway! Go yourselves!
Nobody parked in front of your driveway.
I'm not a man! This is the same thing you're doing. You're on my property. I don't want you on my property. You big lip. Give me the alone.
I'm gonna call the police now, okay?
Well, good. Get the off my property.
All right.
Get the off my property. Good. Give me your phone. You broke my ankle. You broke my ankle.
What the
You
hell?
broke my ankle.
Are
Are you on? Get the off my property now.
Yes.
What? Who's parking? You park in front of my
my
property.
God.
Don't park in. Who are you servicing right now? Who are you? Stop it. Why? They're parked in front of my property.
Close the door.
This neighborhood Karen wasn't happy with her neighbor's dog and decided to confront him for it. She states that this dog isn't trained and wants him on a leash 24/7 even when the dog's in this fenced backyard. This obviously wasn't going to happen and that's where the argument begun, and this Karen had a total meltdown when she realized she wasn't going to get her way. Let's have a look.
You know what? You go and get yourself help.
Yeah, I will.
You need it.
I'll
Come
get
on.
help. I'm getting rid of my stupid, crazy neighbor.
Oh, Get your dog away from mine.
This is my yard, you stupid.
No, your dog is about to be on a leash.
Really? He's standing in my yard.
But he's supposed to be on a leash. Come on, Aiden, let's go.
Yeah, Aiden, take your barking in the house.
You know what? Watch your language. Watch your
I'm
language.
41, Patty.
I don't care.
I'm 40.
Pictures. You get your dog away from mine.
Shut the up.
Your dog is not even on a leash.
You're right, because he ain't doing in my yard.
Oh, you know what? He has to be on a leash, according to my vet. Come on, Aiden.
Look how my dog is being, you stupid.
You know what?
Your dog is barking, acting a fool. My dog is wagging.
Okay, so this Karen was inside of this convenience store and she was being very difficult towards this employee. This Karen became very belligerent and also started abusing this employee before asking this gentleman what country he's from when he was quite literally from America, just like this Karen. This employee doesn't take this lightly though and actually calls this Karen out before putting her in her place. Let's have a look.
Yes. It just says 49 cents. You heard me. I asked you what country you're from. That says exactly what it says. It doesn't say that.
Did you say what country I'm from?
Yeah. I said that you can't understand that English written right up there.
Miss, I have lived in America just like you did. Now get out my store.
Boo.
Get out my store.
I'll just be
Boo. 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 You're the problem.
Oh yeah?
Boo. It's $1.20. Boo. You're white trash. White trash. White trash.
Okay, so this lady is actually an Olympic athlete and she was recording herself work out. She could have been recording herself just to see how her form was and what she could improve on, but for some reason another person at this park assumed she was recording him and he went mental at her. This male Karen got in her face and tried to intimidate her into deleting the footage, demanding that she stops recording him immediately, which she obviously wasn't doing. Let's have a look.
Away from me.
What happened?
All right? Don't be looking at me behind my back.
Okay.
You stay away from me.
Yes.
I'm 6 feet away.
Huh? Dude, just go back.
Dude, stay away from me.
I haven't
Or
done
do
anything.
something.
What did I do?
Tell to whoever that is. You're scared. Do
I'm
something.
scared.
I'm not scared of you.
I haven't done anything.
I'm not scared of you.
You're crazy.
Yeah, you're a loser.
Go home.
Loser, go home. Stupid. You're little.
I'm little.
Leave me alone. You're lame. I'll up. I'll your husband up or your boyfriend or whoever you're talking to on the phone. You're scared. Chinese.
Imagine being so petty that you tried to get a refund by abusing the employee and sent her into such a justified meltdown that the employee quit right in front of you. This customer from hell sent this employee into a complete and total rage when she quit the store, and then the customer even followed her out and continued abusing her. Let's have a look.
Are you happy now? Are you happy? You see how upset I am? Coming in here being nasty to me. Oh my God, here, take $7. Here, you know what? I don't even care. Just take it all. Take it the off. Here.
Good language. Good language.
I quit, lady.
Good language.
I quit. Somebody call Diane right now. I'm going to kill myself. I swear to God, I'm done. I am done. I hope you're happy, lady.
I am.
Record this.
I am recording it. I am recording
in traffic right now.
am.
I'm going to kill myself. I hope you're happy.
Go ahead.
I hope you're happy.
Go ahead.
This neighbor from hell came over to this other person's home because she accused their dog of attacking hers. She then went on to make some extremely offensive remarks towards them before having a total meltdown when she found out that she was being recorded. This Karen then doubled down by stating that she has top secret clearance for the government. So let's have a look.
The dog attacked my dog.
The dog's not even outside, ma'am.
He was outside. He was in front here.
He attacked her. Where's her
He didn't attack the dog. I have it on camera.
You know what?
What?
You guys are acting like black people, and you should act like black people.
We what?
I was raised in Oklahoma around
Wait,
black
can
people.
you repeat that one more time? We're acting like what?
I was raised in Oklahoma City, where there were tons of black people.
But we're acting like what?
You're acting like people that aren't normal.
Okay. This will
You're
be real
acting like
nice
people that
when
aren't
you're on the
normal.
news,
Yep.
when you're on social media,
Get off our property. Get off our property.
I have a top secret clearance. You
I
know
don't
what,
give a
VP?
Get the property.
Go back in the house. Go back in the house. Since we're acting like black people. Right? We're acting like black people, and that's not normal.
Most people don't act like you do.
How are we acting?
This Karen had an appointment with the dentist, except she wouldn't let them take her temperature, and for this reason they had to deny her service and asked her to leave the dentistry. This Karen went into a total meltdown, stating that it was illegal for them to deny her service, demanding to speak to the manager and claiming that she was going to take them to court. Let's have a look.
You're gonna work on my teeth, not my nose. I don't wear a mask getting my teeth cleaned.
But it's about the safety of all of our.
Fine, I'll cover my mouth. Can I go be seated now?
No, because you're not filling out the forms or letting us take your temperature. It's about protecting our.
You can't take my temperature. That's against the law.
All right. Well, I can't.
You're not an MD.
We're not
okay?
allowed to. We can't see you.
I have a right to sue you for harassing me, the manager, and this entire company, Smile, whatever you call it, dental. I do have that right, and I talked to my attorney before I came here too. Okay. So does he want that to happen? I've waited long enough for my teeth to be cleaned, okay? Let's get this done, okay?
I can't. They're telling me I can't see you.
Who's there?
The owner of the practice.
I want to hear him. Get him on the phone. He has to send me in written writing, so I want to see your policy.
You shouldn't be in the building without a mask either.
I can do what I want.
No,
I'm
you
free.
can't.
It's
This
not
is
a law.
medical office.
It's not a law.
This is a medical law.
No, it's a dental.
Okay, so this angry customer was waiting 45 minutes for her food and decided to take her anger out on the front counter employee who doesn't even make her food. After belittling and abusing the staff member and raising her voice at her for some time, the manager overheard the conversation and intervened. That's when this manager came over and completely put this Karen in her place while she defended her employees and told this angry customer to get out of there and refused their service. Let's have a look.
Like that when I wait out here for over 45 minutes for fast food. Don't say a word to me.
She literally, I did not, I asked her to move up.
I am the customer, do you understand that?
I know you're a customer, but I am a human being. I just work here. I'm a fucking kid. So don't fucking yell at me.
You better give me your manager's contact information right now.
Is there a reason you're yelling at a 16-year-old like that?
I want your manager's contact information. You're the manager?
Yes, I am.
Give me corporate.
Would you like a receipt with my name on it? My name's on this building, ma'am.
Well, great. You got your bacon out.
You talk to a 16-year-old.
Okay, so during this sporting event, this crowd was talking trash to the losing team the entire game. That was until the losing team turned it around at the last second and actually won, which got this guy who was cheering for the losing team to go up to the crowd and trash talk them now that they are the losers. They didn't take this too lightly though, as they rushed out or even tried to trash talk back, so let's have a look.
They were talking trash the whole game.
Where the cowbells at? Losers, losers. Bye-bye. 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 That's a good excuse. Bye-bye. There you go. Yep. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. I appreciate you. No problem. No problem. Oh,
Flipped
wow.
me off.
Oh, wow. Losing really gets to some people. I can see. No problem. Oh, I am. Winner, right? Winner.
Wait for Shorty at the end.
Who else got something to say before I put the camera up? Appreciate you. Appreciate you, my boy. Typical of what?
Go parking.
Whoa. 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 Typical of what? Whoa.
This gentleman was having a total meltdown on this airline when he wasn't following the same rules as everybody else. Things had escalated quickly when he flipped the switch and lost his temper at just about everybody and was incredibly abusive as well. That's when he noticed he was being recorded and focused his attention on the recordee and inevitably was removed from the flight. Let's have a look.
Talking to me like that for, huh? Take me off. I don't give a didn't even want to go to Cali. I didn't even want to go to Cali. I didn't even want to go to Cali. Talking to, I will find your name, date of birth, and address. I will know your social security number before I get off this plane. On my daughter, on that same baby that you see me on the phone with. What? So what the? Yo, cuz, what's out? What the? What's the plane? What they gonna do for you before? What's the law gonna do? Yo, mind your business. Mind your business. Because I will break your neck. Yo, let me just explain something. Hold on. Let me explain something. What they gonna do for you before?
It's no need, huh?
You told me one thing. I told you I'm gonna leave it alone. I'll leave it alone. You leave it alone. Talking to.
Gangsters no need, huh? Yo, you about to go? This shit is 2 hours late, man.
Trying to leave, bro.
This shit 2 hours late.
And I'm sitting here waiting 2 hours late.
Okay, so this Karen is inside of this fast food drive-thru, and every time she tries to belittle the employee, the automated window actually closes on her, and everything she wants to say is cut off mid-sentence. This infuriates the Karen because in between demanding asking for more condiments and trying to belittle the staff, she can only choose one or the other and doesn't get her way. Let's have a look.
How are you?
I'm watching you.
Why?
Why not?
I hate this window.
Yeah.
You're watching me.
Yeah.
Because you're thinking.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
I'm talking to you. Thank you.
This Karen had a delivery and she flat out refused to sign for it. For this reason, the delivery driver obviously couldn't give her the item, and the Karen couldn't believe that she couldn't receive her items that she wasn't willing to sign for. Obviously, you'd have to sign for the item so they know it was delivered safely and to the right person, which this Karen refused to do and couldn't comprehend why she couldn't have it. Let's have a look.
Hey, don't touch my car.
I'm not touching your truck.
It's my truck.
Okay, then I won't touch your truck.
Hey, don't.
I won't touch your truck.
Hey, don't touch my truck.
I'm not touching your truck.
Hey,
I'm not touching your truck. I'm touching what I bought.
Hey.
This is not your truck. This is not your truck. It's water that I paid for.
No, it's in my truck.
No, it's
Right
not
now,
in
it's
your.
my... Please move.
You know you're.
Yes.
I wish you nothing but harm.
I put it back.
No, you get out of my garage. This is my garage. This is my garage. That's your truck. This is my garage. Under duress, you have forced me to sign this. And you have caused me emotional and mental.
This Karen actually came in and wasn't following the right rules for the store. She was inevitably denied service and asked to leave, only to be posted online and humiliated in front of everybody. She ended up seeing this video and returning to the store the next day, demanding to speak to the gentleman's manager or the store owner, which just so happened to be this gentleman, and she was already speaking to him. Let's have a look.
If you guys remember the girl that cut her mask, she's about to come in again.
How you doing? I see you. What happened to the hole?
Yeah, I seen this. What gives you the right to record this? I'd like to speak to your manager.
The manager?
Yes.
I'm the manager.
Well, I want to speak to your supervisor.
Supervisor?
Yes.
Yeah, let me go get him. Hey, how you doing? I'm the supervisor too. I'm allowed to record in public, but I see it worked. You didn't cut your mask anymore, so.
That's because we have to wear the things, but this still gives you no right to record this. So
You got a million likes.
You have somebody over you. I want that number, the corporate number. Or
Corporate?
Yes.
Yeah, let me go get your corporate number. You're speaking to corporate. I don't know what to tell you. I really don't.
Well, you need to
But
get
it worked. You
permission
didn't cut your mask.
before.
You didn't cut your mask.
Okay, so this customer is trying to shop for groceries, and at the moment this store can only accept purchases that are deemed essential, which this employee does not believe this gentleman's items are. This gentleman argues back and forth, claiming that his items are essential as they are quite literally tools to cook his food, but this employee denies him service. That's when this customer ends up just taking the items and leaving the store. Let's have a look.
Why?
We're only selling just essential things.
This is essential. I cook with this, and this is to preserve food.
I know, but it's not essential. Here, it's
so
not.
cooking food is not essential?
These items are not essential.
So
that's what.
So cooking food is not essential.
The items right down there, no, they're not essential.
Okay, so $2.50, $1.50. So there's 5.
Oh no, I'm sorry, I can't do it.
6, 7.
I'm
There's
sorry.
a tip for you. You made
I
one.
can't do it. Really?
So you expect me to give it back then?
Yes.
Well, expect
I'm
something
sorry.
else. There's payment on the counter. Have a good day.
Okay, so this lady had called earlier trying to get some meat and she was put on hold. For this reason, she rushed down to the store and started abusing the employees. This lady was extremely arrogant and belligerent towards these employees and abused them all because she was put on hold. This Karen then realized she was being recorded and turned her focus on the recordee before bending over and giving her something to record. Let's have a look.
Oh, you're back.
I tried to tell you it'd be about an
You
hour.
tried to intimidate me from the minute I walked in here. It doesn't take an hour and a half to get some meat and a hamburger.
Ma'am, that wasn't your...
No, I'm not lying. That's why I call it exit spill.
I'm going to have to ask you to be quiet. I'm done right now. I'm telling you right now.
I'm recording you, just so you know.
Go ahead.
Because you should be humiliated. I'd hate to be your husband.
Right here.
Okay, there we go. Let's get it.
Record that right there.
I am. If you touch me, I'm calling the police.
Call the police now.
If you touch me, I'm calling the police.
Call the police.
Call
them. Call them.
You need help.
For what?
Get out. Go away, you weirdo.
I ain't a weirdo. You're a weirdo with a phone.
Yeah.
Standing in a meat bar.
I'm afraid you're going to hit somebody.
Poor man. You should have heard him on the phone. It's okay. It goes over.
Okay, so this kid was in the library and he had misplaced his phone. He accused everybody around him of stealing his phone, which nobody did, and that's when he went into a full meltdown and started screaming and abusing everybody. The people recording were mocking him and laughing at him, and he was visibly frustrated about losing his phone, and although I can understand his frustration, I don't think it warrants this abuse and attitude that he had towards people who did nothing wrong. Let's have a look.
I checked on the floor. What have you done? All right. Hey. You don't get. I paid $50 for it. We will take care of it. No. You guys don't get it. I just got to do it. Are you gonna do something about it? Find a culprit and take the pay. Find a culprit now. I paid $50. I just got robbed and you're gonna do nothing about it.
This reckless Karen driver was in for a big reality check when this cop got in her face and put her in her place. This Karen then started recording him and wasn't very happy about him, and that's when he shut her door on her, which she claimed was a form of assault and wanted to sue him. Let's have a look.
Everybody else,
What did you say?
take a better picture. Take a better picture. Close your door.
That's assault. That's assault.
That's assault? No, it's
yeah.
not. No, it's not.
Touching my door is assault.
Hey,
Touching
cut me
my
off
door-
again like that, you ignorant little cow.
Touching my door is
As a
assault.
matter of fact, I'm going to take a picture of your
Touching
license
my
plate.
door is assault.
And as a matter of fact, I've got you on my dash cam.
Touching
cutting
my
me off.
door is assault. Touching
You know
my
what?
door is assault.
You entitled little cow.
Touching my door is assault.
Touching my door is assault.
Okay. Touching
Who
my
the
door
you
is
really
assault.
think you're f***ing important, don't you?
Yeah.
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 Why is that? Because you're brown?
Yeah.
Is
'Cause
that
I'm
why?
brown.
Yeah.
Touching my door is assault.
You ever cut me off again like that, you're going to have a serious problem.
Touching my door is assault.
Touching my door is assault.
Okay.
Are you a re? Are you a re?
Okay.
Why would you do that?
Touching my
Down at
door
Pepper
is
Grove?
assault.
Hey, you already said that, you re.
Okay.
Why would you do that?
Okay.
Why would you do?
Okay, so this male Karen had came up to this completely random stranger and accused her of having an illegitimate reason to have a disability sticker on her vehicle and doesn't believe she was disabled and shouldn't be parking there. This lady was obviously shocked and appalled when she stood her ground and found herself arguing back and forth with this gentleman over how she can legally park here. Let's have a look.
And that's fine, and you got to park right. You got to park right.
Just because you have a sticker
You have a park right. You don't know what's going on with me either. That's why it costs for you to mind your business.
You don't need to be in that spot.
It's not mind your business. Is it your part?
It doesn't matter.
Do you pay for it?
Federal
Is it your business?
What let's do. Let's get North Augusta out here.
Get him out here.
We'll just
get him out here.
Do it right now.
Get him out here.
Not a problem.
Get him out here. Because y'all need to learn how to mind y'all business. This is not y'all state. This is not y'all city. Y'all, it's not your business. You're in my business.
Okay,
You're in my business.
We'll find out when he gives you $500.
You're in my business. You upset and you got a park. And he's upset about a parking lot, ma'am, because I'm parked in a parking spot and I have a handicap sticker. He's mad about.
This neighborhood Karen wasn't happy that her neighbor had parked their vehicle in their allocated spot as she believes it inconveniences her. She then had a total meltdown at multiple neighbors, getting in their faces and throwing out all sorts of abuse towards them. She then imploded when she realized she wasn't going to get her way and started making some really offensive remarks as well. Let's have a look.
You called me a Chinese. I did call you that, yes. And you're not supposed
Why would
to
you say that? What does that have to do anything with a parking spot?
You were mad because you had to move your car, and I seen you.
I wasn't even mad with you.
You were mad, yeah. And that's
I was not mad. I calmly.
6 feet apart, lady. 6 feet apart. Don't put your feet on me.
Just stay apart. You just said you weren't trying to fight anyone.
You and I are alike. You mind your business. 6 feet away. You mind your. You don't have no problem. This is between me and her, not you.
A parking spot.
You Chinese.
It's good you call the cops if you punch me, right?
I didn't punch you. I said I'm gonna punch you.
And if you do, I'm glad you called the cops
for
yourself. All right. Have a good day.
These friends were sitting in their car together when a random passerby came up and confronted them and started accusing them of all sorts of nonsense. This obviously wasn't the case, and it wasn't long before the accuser decided to call the authorities on them even though they hadn't done anything wrong. Let's have a look.
Man came up to this car and turn around. He came up to our car and called the police and said he smelled in our car. Sir, I hope you know that's not legal. Because there's no weed in this car.
I hope you know I'm calling 911.
You already called them. Tell them to come. So you're the one that's gonna end up going to jail. Oh my God. Is it even funny?
Hello?
He's calling them again.
I'm by the Buffalo stop. There's these two African American women.
Again?
They're in their car. But they're not wearing masks and they're not wearing seatbelts.
We're in our car. Why would we need to wear a mask?
Sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to step away from the car, please.
The city of LA and LA County requires that everybody wears a mask when they leave their home.
But we're in Orange County.
We're
minding our own business.
But you being out here brings all of us up. I'm high risk.
This random person completely put this Karen in her place when she interrupted the conversation and had a justified meltdown at the Karen. This Karen was caught mid-sentence calling the employee an idiot, among other things, to soon be put in her place and humiliated in front of everybody. Let's have a look.
Stupid discrimination. Hold on, don't call nobody stupid. You looking like a goddamn lobster. Don't come up here disrespecting them. Now, if you're gonna talk to them with respect, with all that white privilege bull. Don't come in here talking to them up like that. Now, if he made a mistake, he can say he made a mistake. Now, take your long out that door. You get my hood. Like I said, you don't run here. You talking about, click. What's up? What's up? You want to pay a gypsy? I put a head on your nose, all right? Don't play with me. Apologize to them folks. No, I don't do threats. I do promises.
Okay, you do whatever you
want.
Yeah,
whatever.
No, I'm talking to him.
I don't care. I know you done made a handkerchief out of ass.
Okay, so on July 4th, there was quite a lot of fireworks going off in this neighborhood, and that was enough to set this Karen off. This Karen came out in her pajamas, screaming and yelling at everybody, demanding that everybody stops and goes home immediately. They obviously weren't going to listen to this Karen and waste their fireworks that they've purchased, which left this Karen in a total meltdown as she screamed and pleaded with everybody, but it wasn't going to get her away. Let's have a look. Okay, so this lady found herself in an argument with a couple of people in a car in this parking lot. This parking lot disagreement went 0 to 100 real quick when this gentleman actually pulled out a weapon in an attempt to intimidate this lady. Little did he know though, this lady was not going to be intimidated, and that only made her even angrier when she got in his face and confronted him even with a weapon and continued to abuse him. Let's have a look.
Be so funny for my Snapchat. No, you want to sit, talk. You sat here and like you want to be all big and bad, right? Bye. Yeah, bye. Bye. Have a great Sunday, dude. It sucked my. Suck it. Oh, you want to back up? Oh, you think I don't want to die? Shoot me. Shoot me. You're talking to the wrong one. Put a bullet in between my eyes right here. Guess what?
I want you to be afraid of death. I want you to chill the out.
Then don't yell in a...
This neighborly dispute began when the gentleman told the other neighbor to move his property off his, which sent him into a total meltdown. He then became very enraged and tried to get confrontational with the gentleman recording before his family members had to hold him back. It wasn't long before he broke free and got confrontational, and things escalated quickly between his neighbor who only wanted him to take his property off of his. Let's have a look.
Hey Bobby, you're double parked right now. You're breaking... Oh no, hey Bobby, it passed, but Bobby... Take your shells off my property. You see your shells? You have 1 hour to take your shells and plants off my property. You're ugly, but you have 1 hour to take your shells and plants off my property.
They're on your property.
See your shells? See your shells? You'll be moving your shells. Hey, Bobby, you look upset. Hi. Those shells in 1 hour. Hey, Bob, you're double parked. But you're double parked. Oh, you're double parked, Bob. Hey, Bob. You're double parked right now, Bob. You know what? Bob, you're double parked. Oh, you're allowed to double. You're breaking the rules.
You better quit talking to you. Talk to my wife like that again. I'm gonna be.
This Karen customer completely lost her cool inside of this Wendy's, as she claimed she was waiting 25 minutes for a burger and wanted it there and then. She then got into a heated argument with another customer face to face before finding herself in an argument with the manager, who quickly shut her down and put her in her place. Let's have a look.
Whoever. Get in here. I've been here Walmart. Been in here 25 minutes and I'm ready to go out the guy. Don't know who the is you.
Ma'am, this is Sunday. I need you to calm down over a burger.
Give me my phone!
Ma'am, I need you to calm down.
Call the guy!
Don't spit on me.
Call the guy!
Have a good day. Have a blessed day and never come back to my...
I don't have to!
Have a good day.
God bless you!
God bless you! I'm laying hands in Jesus, get the out of my store. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Have a good...
This difficult customer was denied service and asked to leave the premise, which he refused to do. He then started grabbing all sorts of items and claiming that he was going to break them or simply hide them in a place where the clerk couldn't find them. This male Karen continued harassing this employee for quite some time until the authorities actually showed up and arrested him, humiliating him in front of everybody. Let's have a look.
Like your kid stuff.
I can break it if you want. I know what destruction of property is. I can honestly just hide it somewhere you wouldn't find it. That's you right now. Show him that. Could you come and point out the other one I want? You want to show him this? Because I'll drop it. I'll be there. I'll drop it and make you clean. I also think that it perhaps could be some sort of bigotry at work here. Not only that, but discrimination at its finest.
So you think this is the right way to do stuff?
I don't know. What do you think?
These friends were playing together and this Karen had pulled over because she believes they were playing dangerously on the road. She also believed that she was flipped off, and that's what made her so upset when she confronted the group of friends. The group of friends don't believe they did anything wrong, and that's where the argument sprung out, and this Karen actually got in their faces and very aggressive, even though they were only kids. Let's have a look.
Do something, bro. We're not gonna touch you. I tried being polite to you. Yes, you did.
This had nothing to do with you.
And I tried telling you to move on and have a great day.
Because y'all are in the road.
Not me.
You have no business
Not
being
me.
in the road.
Not
I
me.
do not have to yield.
And you have no business coming down. You have no business coming towards me, threatening or not threatening me.
You can't even keep your mouth shut long enough. You have no respect.
I have no respect.
You're
towards me. Keep towards
seriously.
me. Do something.
Your parents
do something.
Somebody else
do
will.
something. Assault me. I dare you. I won't.
You're not gonna ruin my life.
Do it exactly. You know. Like, dude, I'm not even gonna. You're not even worth my time. I'm not gonna cuss you out. I'm not.
Okay, so this gentleman claims that somebody is jumping in the pool and believes this is illegal, and for this reason came over to confront the people in the pool. They state that it's none of the gentleman's business and he should go away and mind his own business, which he took offense to, and actually went as far as to claim that he was going to call his lawyer as he believes jumping in a pool is illegal and wanted to press charges. Let's have a look.
See that? Okay, you would see right there. He's not doing flips.
If I have to get a lawyer in here, that's what's going to happen.
Because it's illegal to jump to the pool? It's not.
It's illegal. Yes, it's illegal to jump into the pool.
No, it's not. Not according to the rules.
I don't say it. When people come here and dive in the pool, I don't say a word. Yeah. But he just keeps going round and round.
No,
and
he doesn't. You are mistaken. He might have done that the other day. Okay. All right. Okay.
You want to be in the water? Then stay in the water. You don't.
You don't get to talk to. It's not your child. That is not your child.
He's obviously not your child either.
That is my child. This is my son.
Well, then you should take better care of him, shouldn't you?
I do take good care of him. You should probably.
What do you do to flip? What do you hurt?
He is not, and you should probably mind your business.
This Karen couple rear-ended this student's car and then refused to take the blame. This Karen had obviously had too much to drink and shouldn't be driving, but instead of taking the blame for it, they doubled down and started abusing this victim who didn't do anything wrong. You can see the pure embarrassment from the husband's face as the wife makes things even worse, so let's have a look.
Inside.
You've been drinking? Have you been at the game drinking?
No, I said we're getting.
No, you said you've been drinking. You. This is white entitlement right here. I need your insurance, please.
I'm giving you my insurance.
I need your insurance. Thank you. Thank you for being respectful.
Okay.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I'm trying.
Yeah, you.
Okay.
Or Indian or whatever.
I'm not Indian.
You don't belong in America.
I don't belong in America.
Are you videoing?
Yes, I am. I will be getting your license plate. I am videoing you. I guarantee you will probably lose whatever job you have for this. I'm sorry.
You know what?
You should.
Yourself.
You should. Wow. You should. I mean, dude, I'm sorry. You have to witness this. This is your own wife. I'm sorry for that.
After waiting in line at this Walmart, this gentleman noticed that this lady had pushed in front of him, so he tapped her on the shoulder to let her know that she cut the line. This customer then completely snapped at this other customer, demanding that he leave the store immediately, and started screaming at everybody. Let's have a look.
I didn't touch you, man.
Not that long ago and I can't stand another man touching me!
Well, no one did that.
I just can't.
Is this a prank?
I can't. He won't go away. He needs to go away. He's the problem.
I need to leave?
No, just welcome. We'll take you to the
I still got, okay. She threw some of my stuff.
Okay, we'll just take you to another.
Hell if I know. I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry.
She wasn't sorry when she cut in line.
I didn't see you.
To make it. I just asked her if she saw anyone in line.
Just go.
That's an adult.
You're making it loud.
Let's just walk up.
I'm just talking.
Walk up to her. Walk with Chris. Walk with Chris.
Just to calm everything down.
This Karen had ordered some pizza, and basically they have a guarantee that if it is not delivered or given to the customer in a certain time frame, that the pizza shouldn't be paid for. This Karen believes that they maliciously stopped the timer in order to give her pizza, meaning she still had to pay for it when she didn't believe that she had to. This sent this Karen into a total meltdown, and this huge argument ensued. So let's have a look.
The time that the pizza says ready on my pizza tracker. So if it doesn't come out to my car in 2 minutes, I get a free pizza.
And we're asking you to please call corporate because we are extremely busy and we have no control over that.
You guys stopped the timer saying that you brought it to me already when you didn't.
We have to hit the timer before we leave the store. So what happens is when
it took you 2 additional minutes to get up to my car after you hit the timer?
To grab your sides and stuff or to check that we have everything.
That's not how it works.
Yes, that is how. That is exactly how it works.
Tracker, that's not how it works.
If this is going to continue, we don't have time for this. We're going to walk away and continue making pizzas, please. So please call.
Okay, so this Karen was driving very fast and recklessly through this parking lot when she hit a trolley that slid into a car door. A gentleman witnessed everything from his car and called this Karen out for it and started recording for evidence to give for insurance purposes. That was enough to set this Karen off when she confronted the gentleman and started abusing him as well. Let's have a look.
You really got a problem?
I mean, y'all are just crazy. You ran through here mad fast and hit this shopping cart into that other.
This Norwich punk.
This Norwich punk. I'm a Norwich punk. That's what you just said, yo. This lady right here hit this shopping cart in this spot into this other car right here. Look, boom! It's smashed.
Maybe if you don't talk like a.
Like a what? Oh my God, yo! I'm talking like a normal American. I'm so sorry. And this lady called me the N-word. Oh my God. Oh, hold on. Here's her license plate. And here's the car that she hit with the shopping cart. Norwich is amazing. Oh my God.
Okay, so a group of friends were at a Dunkin' Donuts drive-thru, and when they received their meal, they also received it with a little bit of attitude, as they claimed that the employee threw the bag at them. The driver then parked her car and stampeded straight into the Dunkin' Donuts, where she threw some change and attitude back at the employee, and had a total meltdown at them as well. Let's have a look.
What? Yes, he just threw the bag at my friend. For no reason. Like, literally none.
Hey, I know I want you. Come over here to me. You ain't never gonna come up in my face again, I promise you that. Nor will you slam something in my face.
Do not speak to me like that.
Excuse you?
What's Excuse you?
What's your issue? Like, what did we do to you?
No, he is not gonna throw. He is not ever gonna throw my stuff at me or slam it in my face.
We don't know him. We don't know
I need him to calm down. What the I didn't say nothing to him. I told him
He
forgot our stuff. And he proceeded to close the door in my face and slam it and then threw it at me. Threw it in my car. I'm either going to call corporate or he needs to get fired.
This woman had jumped into this prepaid and pre-booked taxi only to try to change the destination without paying extra. The woman that was in the taxi did not pay for this taxi, and she wanted to go further than what had been paid for, and this wasn't going to happen. The gentleman tried explaining this to this Karen, who had a total meltdown and actually called up her friend so that they could both harass him. Let's have a look.
Have you paid me anything?
How did I book this cab?
Have you paid me anything?
How did the cab
Have you paid me anything?
So how did
you're gonna text the company and they're gonna refund you the money. You haven't paid me anything.
What company did we text?
Ask who has booked it. Why are you talking to me like that?
We booked you, so take
No, you didn't book me. Send them a message and they're gonna refund you the money. I don't know why you're making a fuss about it.
Mom, is he stupid? I could have covered my face. Idiot, such a stinking mother. You stupid packing ground. Silly packing ground.
Okay, so this Karen has a problem with an apple tree next door. She claims that the people next door are taking bites out of apples and throwing them on her lawn, which they are not, as this homeowner claims that it's just squirrels taking apples and dropping it on Karen's property. This Karen is upset because of an overhanging tree and demands that they fix it immediately. This Karen actually has a really entitled attitude as well, and when she doesn't get her way, she actually tells them to go back to Vietnam. Have a look.
I need to know about the rat ties tree as well. Their tree is way over there, your Ted's line. Are you cutting theirs too?
Well, they don't give us
I
any
just
problems.
took pictures. We don't give you problems either.
Well, you do. Look. I mean, I'm saying is that my mom was fine, but
No,
then,
she hasn't. Last year, she was biting apples and throwing them in our yard.
Oh, she's biting apples. No, it was the squirrels.
No.
You know the squirrel
There
that
were
comes...
people bites, honestly. A squirrel doesn't fly an apple over the fence.
Yes, it do. Okay?
No, it's your mother.
No, she does not. She does
Your
not do
mother
that.
is psycho.
Oh, she's psycho. Look at you. I mean,
Yeah,
think
but
about
now,
it.
I'm going to file a lawsuit.
Go ahead, file a lawsuit.
Shut
and
up.
No. Don't you tell me to shut up, lady. Just go back to where you're at. And then you come when your husband come or when the cops come. Then you can come over here to our property and talk. Oh, thank you. Oh, right. Very nice, lady.
That is discrimination.
That's very nice of you. Thank you very much. Now we know who you are, who you really are.
These customers were at a McDonald's and they were waiting for their food to be brought to the car. They were actually waiting for quite some time and decided to take out their anger on the person who bought them their food, even though he wasn't the one that cooked it. That's when they had a total meltdown at this employee and he decided to take their food and eat it right in front of their eyes. Let's have a look.
We're waiting for like 25 minutes.
25 minutes.
I don't care. It doesn't bother me.
We're waiting for the food for like 25 minutes.
25 minutes,
I don't care. You can be waiting for 10 hours. I don't care.
Oh, you don't care? Yeah, we can tell that you don't care.
Yeah,
Well, you don't care.
Do you know what customer service is?
You don't care.
Do you know what? Do you know what customer service?
Zoom in on his face. What is he doing?
You think you want to be paying against me?
Wow. McDonald's.
What?
UK McDonald's. This is why Corona happened.
You want your burger? You want your burger? Collect it. Collect it. I don't care. Collect it. Collect it.
You want your burger? You want your burger?
Oh, babe.
He just put a burger in my car.
Okay, so this employee had handed this lady her drive-through order, but she wasn't happy with the attitude on this lady and decided to give her a bad customer service experience. This lady decided to start recording the employee when this employee flipped her off and slammed the window in her face. This employee obviously didn't care about this lady's order or her customer service experience, as she decided to come back filming her as well and got into this argument between her. Let's have a look.
Yep. Thank you. Good.
Good.
Oh.
Stop recording me. Now get the out of my drive-thru.
Wow.
Yeah, record that. Record that.
I am.
What's wrong with you? Recording me, my drive-thru. Get the out of my drive-thru. What's wrong with you?
Okay.
When I got me heated, then I can record me. What's up?
Yeah, you can.
Let's go. I
You can record me. You
Now
just
what?
cursed me out up and down.
You recording me, Tyler. Now what? What the
I didn't do anything. Look at.
You look dumb as
Okay, so this Karen was creating hell in this store because she was trying to purchase items with an expired coupon. For this reason, they were obviously going to deny her service and not process the transaction, which only made this Karen incredibly frustrated when she tried to fight the employees who wouldn't help her. Things escalated quickly and this Karen made this huge scene in the middle of the store and was inevitably banned from it for what she did here. Let's have a look.
Go ahead and get mad.
You just said you want to punch me in my mouth.
No, because
Come punch me. Come do it then. Come do it then. You just threatened me.
I'm doing my job.
You just threatened me.
I'm doing my job.
Oh, what's going on? She just threatened me.
No,
She punch me in my
no,
face.
you know what?
You're about to jump over the counter. Leave. Leave before I leave.
I'm doing my job.
You see my kid?
I'm doing my job.
Bitch, you say you're going to punch me in my face. Come get you some. Come on. You don't want it. I promise you.
All
right,
get out. You have got to go. You can't be in here.
I'm calling the police because she
I'm already calling the police.
No,
you gotta get out.
You just said. You just said.
Hi. You can sit.
So you're
Okay, so this lady was sitting at a gas pump and basically there was a lot of them free and available, but this Karen pulled up and was determined to take the one that was being used. Instead of just going to another available gas pump, this Karen actually got out of her car and started recording this lady inside of her car. This Karen then took it upon herself to get up close and personal with this complete stranger and start recording her and abusing her as well. Let's have a look.
What? She's literally mad that I'm sitting at a gas pump. What is this Karen's problem? What is your problem? There's literally so many pumps open, dude. The literally, can you see that? She's saying, I want that one. Like, what is she doing? I literally pumped gas and then was looking up directions on my phone. There were like 4 pumps open and she literally screamed, I want that one at me. What? That's a grown adult.
While trying to get a difficult parking spot, the gentleman driving the vehicle was intentionally hitting the car in front of him and behind him in order to make some room. A passerby saw what was happening and decided to confront them for this when the girlfriend got out of the car and got in his face. Things escalated quickly when they wouldn't stop hitting other cars, so let's have a look.
Oh, now you're hitting cars, bro. Come on.
Get a job, Chad. Isn't that your name, Chad? You go and hit up some acai berries.
Listen to you, dude. You almost just got hit. Hold on. Dude, hold on. He's hitting this car right here. What are you doing? Don't touch me, please. Don't touch me, please. Please don't touch me. This guy keeps hitting this car. He is. He's just hit it 3 times. The car, right, miss?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so why am I such an idiot?
What happened that was wrong here that we took?
He keeps hitting the car.
Okay. You don't hit people's cars. Okay.
Yeah, like what don't you get?
His car, Chad. Have a good one, dude.
Yeah, get a job, Chad. You don't.
Okay, so these customers had a problem with their order and they tried to speak to the manager at the drive-thru only to be in for a rude awakening when this manager was not having it that day and completely abused them. This manager completely lost his cool at them and even said some really derogatory terms towards them, which obviously shocked the customers as you wouldn't expect a manager to say something like this. Let's have a look.
You're on video. What's your name?
I don't give a no video. This ain't the first time I've been on video.
You just cussed at me and you're working.
Why?
Why?
All right, fat
What
Joe.
did you say?
What the? Why?
Oh hell no. Let's
Did you hell no? So you just called me.
You called someone a
You're a fat.
Okay.
We're really. That's the thing though. You can't do that.
So I don't give a.
You do that.
I don't give a.
Can't do.
Nah, this
You do that.
so you need to get the out of here.
Man,
You're gonna lose up. I hope you know that.
I don't give a.
Have this on video and corporate's gonna see it.
The video.
You're fat ass going all over Facebook.
This Karen was being really disrespectful inside of this fast food restaurant when some other customers called her a Karen, which sent her into a total meltdown. She actually stood up and tried to get confrontational with the gentleman, yelling across the room that her name was not Karen and got incredibly heated over it. The employees actually had to come over and calm her down and she sat in shame. Let's have a look.
Capital K.
Karen, you little.
Oh my God!
You need to shut up.
Karen, sit down.
Shut up. Hold me name.
You need to sit down.
You better stop.
Hey, she started yelling at us. This lady here talking. Give me a minute. Karen, chill.
I'm not going to be calling orders. You guys can't be yelling.
Okay, we just want our food.
You guys need salt, pepper, ketchup.
She started talking to us. It's a husky. I brought you a weapon.
This Karen was having a total meltdown at this employee and was anything but happy about the result she got when the employee sat there laughing and smiling at her, which only sent this Karen into a bigger meltdown when she realized that she was not being taken seriously. Let's have a look.
Program not the city base. It is not illegal to yell here. Excuse me, ma'am. You are helped when you are visiting the city. Would you please ask your family to correct it? You have been fired and sued several times. I will not leave your store. You have been asked very loudly about your family's contracts. You do not live off this salary. Goodbye, with the understanding I ask quiet.
for the people, man. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Okay, so this family was being harassed and followed by this Karen for literally no other reason than their nationality. This went on for quite some time where this Karen was literally just abusing them and following them until this other random family oversaw what was happening and intervened. That's when this Karen turned her attention to this completely random family and tried harassing them as well. Let's have a look.
You guys are alright?
He stopped.
Hey, they're alright. You guys are good, man. You're alright. They're alright.
There's no reason to follow them with the baby. They have a kid.
No,
You're a grown woman. Go back to your corner. Are you done? Are you?
Hey, stop, man.
My boyfriend, I will protect him at all costs. I need you to walk away.
I will stay here.
I need you to walk away.
I will tell you gang stalking.
Check out.
You're ridiculous.
Okay, so this gentleman was mowing his lawn when these Karens came over to confront him because they had a problem with the frequency that he mows his lawn at. The gentleman mowing his lawn didn't agree with what they thought though, and these entitled Karens started throwing all these wild accusations at him. This gentleman handled it really well though and told them that their opinion doesn't matter to him as he shut them off and continued mowing his lawn. Let's have a look.
Because I was mowing the lawn on Sunday. It's every 3 days. Okay. Go ahead. It's all good.
Beat your dog more because your dog always wants to be at our house because he's cowers and everything else.
Okay.
Did you kill the last two or what?
Yeah.
They mysteriously disappeared.
Well,
burn the tires up the driveway because you're like.
Hey, if I cared about what you guys thought, I'd listen to you.
Okay.
How do you think about that?
Well, then, don't care what you think.
Okay, good. Leave me alone, please. That's all I ask. Leave me alone.
These disgusting teenagers were actually going through a supermarket and opening up the drinks only to spit inside of the drinks and reseal them for other customers to purchase. This customer actually saw what was going on and confronted them for this, leaving them humiliated when they realized they couldn't run away from him and would have to pay for all of the items to be binned and reshelved. Let's have a look.
Okay, so these little girls here, yeah, have decided to drink this drink from there, put their mouth to it and stick that back on the shelf. And they think it's okay to do that without paying for it, yeah? You think it's okay to do that? No, you think it's okay to do that? No, I'm asking you. You think it's okay to drink?
You want it to go viral.
No. Listen, it won't go viral. You think it's okay? You think it's okay to drink that and just put it there like normal? Someone like my daughter is gonna drink that. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna buy that. Take it home.
Now you want a video.
And no. I'm gonna take that home. And someone like yourself who's been drinking that, put your mouth to it.
So we just had a whole piece.
Okay, so that's.
This group of friends went into the store and they weren't even interested in any of the items, and because they were loitering, the store employees asked them to leave. They ended up profiling the employees and just giving them a hard time before they started recording themselves abusing them, and they were inevitably asked to leave. On their way out, they even spat on their tables, demanding that they clean up after them, and just being pests in general. Let's have a look.
Look at her big forehead and look at you. Yeah. Get away with your viruses.
Well-educated people.
Viruses. Viruses. Yeah. Your face looks smushed in. You're literally trying to. Stop filming me. What do you film the back of my head? You've already got my face. Bro, legit.
Okay, so this Karen was knocking on this gentleman's door for several minutes, interrupting him while he was working from home. That's when the gentleman answered the door to find this Karen abusing and belittling him before stopping her in her tracks and putting her in her place. This gentleman made it very clear to this Karen that she was the problem neighbor. Let's have a look.
Barbara, no one deliberately walks around here and trying to make you upset. We don't care about you that much. We're trying to live our own life here.
Thank you.
We do care about making sure that you have a peaceful existence.
You just said
and we don't. Yes, that we don't care about you as a person. That's correct. I care about my family, the people that I love, not a random lady who chooses to shout at me during a work day while I have to have meetings. Very disrespectful and very inconsiderate to the work that we need to do and the lives that we need to live. I really don't think this is a teachable moment for you. I can tell that respect is maybe not in your way of doing things. It is for me. You are at the end of the day an adult. I will always treat you with respect and at more important.
This Karen blocked this couple from entering this apartment complex because she wanted proof that they lived there. This couple obviously didn't have to prove to a random person that they lived there, and that's when this huge screaming match ensued with everybody, including a random person who intervened as well. Let's have a look.
Car, please. Move your car, please. Move your car. Look at her, y'all. Look at her, y'all. Look at her, y'all. Hold on. What are you talking about?
That's my point.
I don't know that you live here. Same difference. I'm going about my business. Go about your business, man.
It's open all day.
Look at her, y'all.
Somebody wants to get in here.
All they gotta do is the first date and come right down the street.
Right now.
Come right down to the next one.
That's my point.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
How does it not matter?
Because somebody could go in the first gate and do whatever they want.
You stop to make a point of nothing. Move the car, please. Look, you look crazy right now. Why would you do this to yourself? And you about to go viral.
This male Karen came into this Popeyes demanding to speak to the higher-ups immediately. That's all because he called the employees some of the worst names you have ever heard, and then had a total meltdown that they would deny him service for it. He then aggressively approached the employees and even threatened to beat them up outside, as well as other things. So let's have a look.
I'm sorry, refund my meal. You want to talk to your boss? No. You want to talk to her for her calling me and what was you doing? I called her after she called me a You have a nice day. Call the cops. Call the cops.
And you think I won't?
Y'all, all you think this is acceptable? Huh? You
What's that? You like I said, you're entitled to your own freedom to speak. You can call it what you want to call it.
He can't call me that here. Your chicken getting cold, fat boy. Your chicken getting cold. Your chicken getting cold.
This angry man-child was having a public freakout in front of everybody as he had had way too much to drink and was kicked out of a place of business because he was harassing the girls and coming on a little bit too strong, and was then taken into the parking lot where he had this total freakout as he screamed at everybody, threatening them and tried getting in their faces. He then even called the authorities on himself, so let's have a look.
That's it! Call him! You weirdo! You! Who the f do you think you are? Who the f do you think you are? Who the f you! I need cops here right now! Give me a cop! Give me cops and Hennessy! Please, right now!
I'm not touching him.
So we're having a good day.
Data point!
Okay, so this male Karen was caught and exposed taking very creepy pictures of girls. That's when he took a picture of a girl and her boyfriend noticed and confronted him. This gentleman was not happy and got very confrontational, demanding to see his camera roll immediately, and that's when they confirmed that he was taking pictures of random girls and was forced to delete them. Let's have a look.
Embarrass you. I want to embarrass you. Now go ahead and delete it. Delete it in front of me right now. Go ahead.
Don't take my...
I'll stay right here. Let's go. And show me what you took a picture of. I want to see it. I want to see right now what you took a picture of. Come on. Come on. There you go. Look. Pictures of my girlfriend. Right there. Boom. Yeah. I'm not shaking your hand.
Oh, yeah. Hanging out.
Yeah. You're just hanging out. Oh. Yeah. He'll
Still don't want to... Who the f cares? We're f***ing adults here.
Adults doing this? Are you kidding me? I should break this glass.
This person was caught in the act of stealing from this convenience store when the person started abusing the other staff and customers. On the way out though, the person was not expecting the store to lock their doors and keep them inside while they called the authorities on them. Let's have a look.
Y'all dumb mother.
You was in here stealing.
We want the stealing.
Yeah, you
You
was.
come up to me up here and out.
You was a dumb. That's why you can't get out.
Do it again. Do it again. Linebacker that hoe.
I ain't back.
Linebacker that hoe.
Caught your dumb.
No, you dumb.
You you mad as.
Okay, why did steal? They got no proof. They got no proof. I had to put it in my pockets out in the room.
Okay, so this gentleman had walked outside of this convenience store only to be exposed for his parking habits. He had parked diagonally across multiple lanes, which is illegal, and when he came back to his car, he was confronted for this. That's when he flicked the switch and got confrontational with the gentleman calling him out and asked him what he was going to do about it.
Sir?
What gives you the right to park like that right there? What? What does that give you the right to park?
What are you gonna do about it? You got a problem?
I mean, yeah, I just don't understand what makes you...
Because somebody was pulling out in front of me and I was trying to pull in here and I was in a hurry, and so I parked like that. Is that a problem for you? Is there any problem whatsoever?
It is.
Why?
What is...
Because you're a dumb son of a bitch. Why?
I'm sitting in my parking spot and
This Karen was harassing these random people for speaking Greek. As they are in America, she believes that they should speak English. This entitled Karen was belittling these people, demanding that they speak her preferred language, when another person overheard this conversation and called this Karen out, completely putting her in her place. Let's have a look.
Yourself. Then call the police. I will. Because you don't speak English. I speak English very well. Call the cops. I don't care. I will. Because you're harassing me. Go ahead. I'm not harassing you.
Well.
Okay.
Stop. That language is not allowed in the store. If you need to go,
I'm not
you're not welcome
harassing
here if you do that.
There you go. You're telling me
You
what
are not
language to
welcome, ma'am.
You're telling me
Thank
what
you.
language to speak. Yeah, speak English.
Bye.
Don't tell
You're
me
in
what to
America.
do.
Bye.
Don't tell me what to do.
Bye. Say hi to everybody.
Okay? You need to leave our store now. You're not welcome in our store. Okay, take the water.
This Karen was being a very difficult customer when she wasn't following the same rules as everybody else, but also abusing the employee. The employee didn't take this lightly though when he started pushing her buttons back, and that was enough to send this Karen into a total meltdown because she ran behind the counter in an attempt to attack him. Let's have a look.
I need you to stop harassing the customers. Come back here. Come behind the register. I got you on recording. I'll show this to the cops. Come back here. I'll show this to the cops. You lame-o.
What did you say?
You lame-o.
Oh my God, you're mean. What did he say? Lame-o. What's that?
Means you're a loser.
Oh my God.
Oh, man!
Get behind him and push him.
Okay, so this lady had ordered some food through Deliveroo, and instead of coming down to get it as the weather was quite cold, she demanded that the gentleman bring it up to her. The delivery driver refused to come upstairs though and wanted her to come downstairs, which brought them to an awkward standstill between each other, and that's when the gentleman decided to open up her food and literally eat it and throw it around the parking lot. Let's have a look.
No, because I need my food upstairs. I ordered it. I'm not going up. I'm not going downstairs, darling. No, I'm not going downstairs. No, but bring my food up. What's wrong with you, man?
Come on, collect it. You've got your doner kebab and your nuggets. Please come and collect.
Yeah, but I told you that I'm cold. You are the delivery driver.
Can you just come and collect the food?
You are the delivery driver.
Just come and collect your food. I'm not coming there.
You are the delivery driver. Are you stupid? Yeah, go on. Go on, I'm recording. Go on, try eat my food. Go on. Big man from Deliveroo. Yeah, go on, eat my food then. Stupid man. Yeah, go on.
You're not getting.
Yeah, eat that. Yeah, I'm gonna zoom in on your face. Yeah. Wow. You mother. I hope you get fired. Oh yeah?
Okay, so this Karen was actually disrespecting this other person when he was confronted for it. He immediately backed down when this other person got very aggressive and intimidating towards him, and even got in his face demanding to fight him. You can obviously tell that this Karen wanted none of this and backed down immediately, and was humiliated in front of his friends who were egging him on. Let's have a look.
I won't disrespect the staff. You want to do around the corner? Huh? You want to do around the corner? Do what around the corner? Anything you want, baby. Anything you want, huh? What you want to do, huh? What you want to do. I'm Jason Michael Sloan, fool. Jason Michael what? I'm Jason Michael Sloan. Sloan? That's my name. So you can shut up. Let's go forward.
This Karen thought that she could get away with disguising her pram as a stealing device. After pretending that her baby was in there and using it to put items she had stolen inside the pram, she was confronted for this and humiliated. Let's have a look.
So what you want me to ring the cops?
Bring the cops, right?
Bring the cops.
Let my baby go!
You haven't even got in there.
Hey! Man! Let go! What? Let go of me! You can have the right this way! Don't take my baby!
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
That's
you
all right.
can have
Box it. There's a box
You
it.
can have it, I said! You can have the right of me!
You can have the...
Yes! There you go!
And the rest you
Yes.
got there.
There's nothing there!
Thanks for watching guys, and if you've enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to the channel and turn notifications on.